Centuries ago, the world changed when an event known as the Great Betrayal occurred. One of the mightiest and most revered of the old gods, the magnificent Phoenix, was discovered to betray the races of the realm. This led to a great upheaval as gods and mortals alike rose to answer the outrage of millions. The result was the 100 Generations War. Many details of the war have been lost to the toil of time, but what is clear is that the great deceiver, Phoenix, tricked his fellow gods into defending him, and they in turn called upon the races who revered them, the elves, the dwarves, the gnomes, among other races. At the call of the divine patrons, and they fought against the younger races of mankind, goblinoids, orcs, and their allies. By the end of this time of strife, the elder races fell, and the young inherited the world. In the divine realms, the war also raged, and many among the old gods were felled, or retreated from the realms to seek refuge elsewhere. The following century was a time of trials, where the cosmology of the realm shifted as well as the very world, and the cultures upon it were irreversibly changed. With the old gods gone, many practices and magics were lost or forgotten. Our story takes place in the small town of Hearthmore, a barony on the borderlands of the realms of man. This small town was originally a halfling settlement, and has grown in size and diversity as several organizations moved into the area and set up shop. This is likely due to its proximity to Ashwell Keep, an ancient and accursed place that is rumored to have been a cathedral to Phoenix before the 100 Generations War, a fact that has attracted countless foolhardy adventurers, mercenaries, and knowledge seekers for over a century. Several powerful factions have moved into the town in the last few years and seek to gain knowledge from this ancient place. Among these groups, the Ordo Volatum, an organization of arcanists, alchemists, historians, and other magically inclined individuals who seek to uncover the lost secrets of magic. In addition to these mysterious arcanists, the clergy of Hestia have bolstered their presence at the local temple in recent times, boasting an impressive number of priests, clerics, monks, and paladins. The most recent addition to the town's populace are the Morningstar Guildhall, a secretive group that is supported by Morningstar, patron god of mankind, and protector of the free races. This group has men and women of faith, as well as highly trained members of the Hunt and the Wardens. The town is also frequently visited by trade caravans from all around the realm, including the Murders. It is a gathering place for those who seek to escape problems elsewhere in the realm, as none come to Hearthmore lest they have no other choices. It is an accursed place, and the threat of agents of the old gods creeping forth from the Ashwell ever looms. Alright.
Hi.
Hey, Ava.
Can I get
Hello.
you?
There's the game link. We have our 4 players for today as the other 4, but you can watch and learn and all the fun stuff.
TeamSpeak made me update, and then it wouldn't let me log in. I had to create a new account.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah, it kicked me out of mine too. I had to remember everything.
It said there
Well,
was
I
no
didn't
account
upgrade.
under my email, but my username was taken.
Alright, so who wants to go first in introducing their character?
I got my character up, so
Alright.
I'm playing Lorky Longear. I'm a goblin. I am a gambler. I got a gun. I got a pistol. I really like gambling, and yeah, I'm a gambler.
Alright.
I'm also an artisan jeweler, but mostly.
List off your alignment firstly, and then go to your bio and read that out for us.
I am chaotic neutral. I grew up in a rural village where nothing really interesting happened, so I played games, like, a lot. So much so that I got actually good at them, and I was so good that I went to the big city, Goblavar, and, I started gambling, and spent the better part of a decade gambling almost every coin I got, and winning more than most people would like. So I kinda, ran into some bad things. Came to Hearthmore. Not my first choice to settle down, but at least nobody was trying to kill me there, so... Well, yet. And yeah, I don't like rats. I don't like loan sharks. And yeah.
Alright, I need your likes, dislikes, and madness from the
Oh,
other box
right.
to the side.
Oh, right. So, all right. I like all games of chance. I like races, competitive sports, really anything that you can gamble over. I like cheap booze. I like smoking, and I like recreational stimulants. I freaking hate rats. That's the squealing kind. Sharks, the kind who owe money, or specifically, I owe money to. I don't like whales who have too much money to throw around. I also have a tendency to fall on the wrong side of the law, and I tend to avoid the authorities. I don't know if you've noticed yet, but I'm a gambler. Higher the stakes, higher the payout. I don't like turning down bets.
Alright, excellent. And that is Lorky. So who's next?
Yes, indeed. I guess I could go. One sec, let me get my voice. Well, my name is Welburd Shortnose. I am neutral evil, I believe. I grew up on the mean streets of Gobblevar. I've been lying, cheating, stealing, sneaking, and lurking since the day I was born. That's the only way I could get by in that city, anyway. When I finally scraped together enough coin to get out of town and make a life of myself, I went to a mercenary company. Was trained to be, use those talents I learned in the city. Give me every advantage. Right now, I'm pretty much applying my skills as scout, tracker, assassin, whoever gives me the most money, highest, but you know how it is. But, just so happens that, as of late, a lot of coin's been flowing through the town named Hothmore. I heard rumors that, the place called Ashwell is haunted, but, you know, I'm not worried. I dealt with all that shit in Goblava. Shouldn't be a problem. Well, if I can get that money, it'd be great. I like anything to do with wealth. Coin, arts, gems, anything. I love it. But, I was a bit poor on the streets, you see. And it's given me a nice taste for the finer things in life. I'm a connoisseur, you see. Fine wines, good food. But overall, I hate the wilderness. Hate the cold. Like when you're going to bed all sleepy, right nice and cold. Hate it. Empty beds, awful. And the silly food that the commoners eat. I absolutely hate that shit. Overall, though, my issue is like I can't save any money for not for the life of me. Oh, if I see something shiny, something fancy, I just can't help myself. I can usually I end up spending almost all my winnings at the end of a job. It's kind of hard, but if you've seen the stuff I've picked up, that's me.
Fantastic.
Hope I did
Who's
a good
next?
hope I did a good narration.
Excellent.
Lorky and you will get along swimmingly.
Flynt, Rift.
I'm putting it together in my head.
Oh, see, I'm just going to read it, so.
What all do you
Lilith.
need me to read, Axel?
Easy way to start: name, race, alignment, class. Something in that general range. And then the bio itself, your likes, dislikes, and madness.
Right. That is the wrong tab. Gruthrit Arcaneborn, Hobgoblin, Lawful Evil, Cleric of Mammon. As a young man, I was drawn away from my hometown by a calling from which I knew not. I found myself amongst a trade caravan, and after trading the caravans many times, I found myself amidst a murder of Kenku. It was there that I found the source of my calling. It was the Gilded Lord, the King of Coin, the Hoarder of the Hells, greed of all, Mammon. God had been beckoning me to his service, and I answered. I have devoted myself to his service. He has tasked me with the utmost importance. For he desires many things, but few as much as the ancient magics. That is what brings me to the Ashwell. As a cleric of Mammon, I find the Corvids are my kin, as well as a taste for their coins, gems, and shiny objects they like to collect, but which I often gather and share with them. Do not waste my time with the religious iconography. It's pretentious. Holy water, blessed objects that do not serve an arcane purpose. They may burn. I have important goals. If you do not aid me, then I suggest that you stand aside. It is far too important for me to waste time with those who do not.
Alright, and I'm loving your guys' ad-libbing so far.
Thank you.
I blame Brother Mouse. He started the he started the trend.
God damn it.
Yeah, I was trying to get into character, and I figured like Lorky's kind of like the guy who says and a lot, despite trying to be suave.
Yes.
Alright, Lilith, you're the last one up.
Lilith Swansong, Bard, Human, Chaotic Neutral. Who exactly is Lilith Swansong? A good question. A harder answer. Nobody really knows where this enigmatic woman came from or what drives her. All that any know is that she dances to a different fiddle than most. The Ordo Velatum are the only ones who hold any sway over this particular woman, and even their grasp on her is tenuous at best. To some, she is a servant of the Order, a faceless employee doing the bidding of faceless masters. To others, she's a fiendish trickster whom none can control or understand. The reality is that everyone is right, but none of them are correct. I enjoy song, dance, rhymes, poetry, and all other forms of art, especially a well-written soliloquy. As for my dislikes, if you lack understanding, beware. World is a wondrous place to behold, and you should take it in. Choose to be ignorant or foolish, you will find yourself at the wrong end of my mouth. I happen to have I wear masks. That is my skill and trade. For every mask, I have a different personality. If I'm unmasked, I must recover the mask and put it on in order to continue my goals. For one of my masks, you will never hear a false word. For the other, you'll never know if I'm telling you the truth.
Alright. Well, that wraps up the bios. Excellent.
I forgot to mention, I'm a ranger. I forgot to mention that.
The Lone Ranger.
Now for today's session, we don at the local inn. The Leaky Bitch.
Bitch is a dog,
Wonderful.
right?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to picture. I'm trying to picture the sign because these places usually have really, really hilarious signs.
Like a drooling bulldog.
I can see that.
It's an excellent sign. And of course, it's full with people trying to get warm drinks on this cool fall day. The rain drizzles slightly outside. There's a couple of other mercenaries about, other than just yourself. Looking at the job board, and a specific piece of paper catches all of your eyes on there that's strangely, scribbled upon, but the paper itself, despite the flowing, beautiful text on the page, the paper looks like it's been manhandled excessively. It's crinkled and crunched, and the edges are ripped, and it's been through hell and back. As if the person who carried the paper had no respect for the written word. But the writer's words, the lettering, is as elegant as any you've ever seen. What do you do? The rest of the job board is clustered with odd jobs and things below your notice as a mercenary.
Yeah. Lorky is going to look at it, kind of sip at his drink, and act like he knows, like he understands, and then just kind of dart eyes between everyone else and hoping he can kind of play off whatever someone else is saying.
Okay. The paper reads in a simple text. I have a job. It will pay 100 coin. If you want, meet me at mid-afternoon outside the town, and it gives a basic rundown of a specific area just outside on the path out of town.
Yeah. Little coin never hurt anyone.
Amount of coin is decent incentive. What the job
What
will
have we
entail
here?
is another matter. Gruthrit
What
will
have we
investigate
here?
this.
A task to be done and one quite near.
Yeah, that. I mean, I prefer buckets myself, but I mean, if we could, you could hire it to me, and I can try to give us some more money. But I think after last time, we don't want to risk that, or at least you guys don't want to risk that. I do. But, I mean, I can totally make it back.
And Welburd, as you take the paper and crinkle it up and kind of hold on to it, you notice a bit at the edge that's kind of where it's torn and crinkled heavily. There's a little addendum at the bottom that says "Bring spirits."
Spirits. It said. Does it mean spirits is in the hard stuff, or spirits is in spirits? I mean, we could. Well, who am I kidding? I'm not a shaman. I can't conjure up a spirit. Try, but I think it's going to just make me look like an idiot.
Rift, what's your character's name again?
1 second.
Gruthrit.
Gruthrit.
Huh?
1 second.
Yeah, Gruthrit.
Yes.
Gruthrit.
Gruthrit, you want to go down to a barn or something and buy us a goat? And Loki, you want to buy us a bottle of fine spirits?
Gruthrit just
Uh,
narrows his eyes at you.
we have both, then we won't have to worry about if we didn't bring the right one. I'm
Yeah,
telling
they
you,
said
the
it's-
last time that I brought the wrong thing to a job, it did not turn out well.
Sure. Yeah.
Buy some good stuff.
You are in the tavern, so you can just buy some drink here if you need to.
Let's see if I
The
actually have any.
spirits you seek. May ask the bar.
Trying to figure out where how
You
much
may
money I
be
actually have.
overthinking this task.
Quite.
Well, you say you don't
Perhaps
want to go?
Perhaps all that's required is a hearty heart and a
Oh,
sturdy sense of adventure.
I see.
The local tavern, the tavern that you're in currently sells bottles of rum and ale, mead by the jug, common wine, and rare wine.
Lorky will walk over to the bar and see how much bottle of fine wine costs.
A bottle of rare wine is 25 gold coins. A bottle of common wine is a single gold coin.
Is there a dartboard and people gambling over said dartboard in the
There's
tavern?
always people gambling.
Okay then. Time to gamble.
Time to gamble for booze.
Time to gamble for
gamble
booze.
for
All right,
booze.
okay, this will go well.
I
Good
only
luck.
have 50 gold.
Here's the easy way to do it. Just roll me a check with your... Do you have dice on your character sheet already?
Under
Under the tools
dice on my
section?
in the tools section?
Low price perception.
It's what?
Like dice or any of that kind of stuff in there?
In the gear part of the character sheet, there
No.
is.
On your character sheet, right below in your core section, right below your statistics. No, you don't have a set in there. Okay, just roll me... Because you're proficient with all gaming sets.
Yeah.
So just roll me a charisma plus proficiency. So 1d20 plus 5.
Okay.
You go and sit down and play a quick game of cards.
Shit.
Just a hand. Oh. Hello, Dice Bin.
Son of a
Dice.
bitch.
We're off to a
Wow.
quick start.
That took no time at all.
Off to a really good start.
Swimming.
So I had a shit hand the first time. How much do I lose?
Yeah.
You lose 5 gold.
Oh,
Alright. Let's try this hand again. Or let's try this again.
Does anybody else want to try and do anything else when you're in the tavern?
Ha-ha!
That's a bit better.
I'm just gonna be watching him fail.
Okay, so how much do I get?
You get 4 gold back.
Oh,
And then that's... You basically... You've spent enough time gambling now that you think it's probably best that you don't.
Alright,
Gruthrit has
so
no
I
time for this, and he just buys a few bottles of common wine.
Okay, so
I-
1 gold coin for that.
have lost 1 gold coin. Could be
you could have
worse.
spent it on wine.
I could have spent it on wine, but then that would leave me with half the money I have. And if I
No,
have half the money I have, that means I have less money to gamble with.
I mean, like, there's the common wine only costs 1 gold. You could have just spent it on a bottle of wine.
I know, but he said bring spirits. That means good. Not the swill they serve here.
Alright, so then you depart, I'm assuming, after you have your drink?
Yeah.
Yep.
See,
Okay.
brings with him 2 bottles of wine.
You
Yeah,
guys make
Lorky's-
yourself...
Yeah,
Sorry.
Lorky's kind of just going on this tangent about how just why he was gambling instead of just biting the bullet and buying the cheap wine. And it makes no sense. It's mental gymnastics all the way. It is a serial gambler trying to justify why he was gambling.
Do we see any chickens along the way, or other small creatures, farm animals?
No, you're in the center of town.
Ah,
But anyways,
Can I
yes,
take a
you
rat?
make your way to the appointed area, just outside the edge of town. The little bit of drizzle doesn't really bother you too much. It's just a little chilly in the fall air. But Hearthmoor as a general rule tends to be more kind of humid due to the swamps around it. It's a very musty rain.
Wandered
Yeah.
lonely as a cloud, till I came upon this dirty street. I'd never seen a stranger crowd. Sloppy muck and sweeping feet.
jeez, Flynt. Did you just able to come up with this stuff just offhand?
No, I'm borrowing heavily from other sources.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay, but yes, you come to the appointed location and you see waiting for you this very large, scruffy-looking man that is quite easily recognizable as a bugbear. And he seems to be facing the other direction, like scratching himself and muttering under his breath.
Hail, good sir.
And he spins around and looks at you with his one good eye. The other one has this big gash over it where it looks like he took a blade to the face.
Yeesh.
Hey, you big guy. What's the haps?
We hear that there's work to be had. You brought wine?
You come.
You offer work.
You come. We take you to a mistress, she tell you. And he starts to hobble off into the forest.
Ooh, mistress, I like the sound of that.
I don't.
As Gruthrit raises an eyebrow, he follows along. He tends to find out what this is. It's curious business.
As you leave the town on the path, it leads onto a side pathway that you've never followed before, into a much drier area of the surrounding parts of the forest. And eventually the actual trees start to clear out more and become more sparse. And in the distance you can see the remains of what was once a grand shrine. But it's fallen to disrepair and decay.
Is it anything that I would recognize, or can I roll on it?
You can try to roll me religion.
Alright. I just click the thing in the list, right?
Correct.
Yeah, click the word.
Alright, you don't know a whole lot about this particular shrine, given the amount of disrepair. You don't see any obvious iconography, but it's definitely a shrine to one of the old gods. You don't know if it was a good god, a bad god, where it stood in that plethora, but it's definitely a god that doesn't exist anymore. The structure itself is roughly hobgoblin in description, and by that I mean out of character. It has a very Eastern sort of look to it, so it looks like a Japanese shrine, with the big archways and such.
Right.
And the bugbear hobbles his way up to this front area of the stone. Anybody want to roll me Arcana?
I'll roll it.
I'll roll it, why not?
Wow. All three of you actually notice it, but Lorky, you see on the ground when you enter this place, there's this little tingling of magical energy across your skin, but you don't really understand what it means. The other two of you feel this and immediately recognize the sensation of warding. This place has been warded, and quite heavily.
You guys feel that?
Eh?
You guys feel that?
I feel cold.
Yes. A form of
Someone is
protection
protecting
lies
this place quite heavily.
Well, okay.
Suggest
So-
we mind ourselves.
And
Magic
Gruthrit,
mumbo jumbo.
You feel internally
Hardly,
like almost a cackling voice in your mind. Yes.
Who does?
You.
Okay.
You hear the voice of your god boom in your mind, just cackling and go, yes.
Hardly mumbo jumbo, little one.
And as you approach the shrine, I have to play a clip. A voice echoes from it's just inside the shrine. A very feminine voice. Visitors. It's been so long.
Not bode well.
And as you step up the steps onto the stones, and you can now have a vantage point, just inside this collapsed part of the structure that's still holding up somehow, where the bugbear has stopped just outside of it and started kneeling, a very beautiful woman sits perched on a strange velvet couch that looks extremely out of place here. And also much newer than everything else. And she's like lounging on it with one of her legs hanging out of her robes. And all of her flesh is like alabaster and porcelain. Just looks like it might crack if you touched it. And upon her head, just underneath her hair, prominently protruding are a pair of horns that slightly just come out just enough and stop. Only a few inches long. And her canines are also slightly protruding from above her plump and succulent lips.
Oh boy.
Plump and succulent what?
Lips.
Ah. Lorky is somewhat nervous.
For Lilith and Gruthrit, this is quite obviously someone of fiendish blood. Whether they're actually a devil, a demon, or what, you can't tell, but they are definitely descended from the Hells. And the barriers make a lot more sense.
Yes.
Now I believe we see what is meant to be protected here. This fair-looking soul with a foul stench about her.
Hey, Lorky. Lorky, you see this shit? You see this shit?
Yes. Yeah, I do.
I would.
Wait, what?
I would.
Gruthrit's getting ready to bonk them both on the head.
You'd gamble with her?
Yeah, sure, you could call it that.
Do I have to roll to hit them? Just to bonk them on the head?
No, Lorky would definitely take it because I think he knows he said something stupid.
I ain't getting hit.
Evening spirits, you have work.
Welburd kind of ducks and you bonk Lorky on the head.
I deserve that. I know I do. I don't know why, but I know I do.
The proper response to his statement would have been, I'd let her roll my dice.
That's what I was thinking.
Alright. So yes, the bugbear just kind of stays kneeled before this woman with a noticeable gap between them. Like, he doesn't get any closer. She kind of just sits up a bit, and you can tell by the way she moves, every, slight repositioning is quite on purpose. The amounts of flesh that spill out of her robe each time, and the way that each movement accentuates her curves, and the way her flesh reflects in the pale light between the trees.
Suddenly,
it's all calculated.
So what you're saying is that she's encouraging them.
Oh, absolutely.
Welburd sort of stands up straight and gives her a little salute. Hello there.
Indeed.
Lorky's just very wary. Beautiful women tend to bring bad things. Usually bad luck.
Bad fortune. See a beautiful woman, she's gonna get you taken to the back alley. Get you mugged.
You've done well this time, Greggick. The last group was much less impressive. She kind of chastises the bugbear. Makes like a little grunting sound in acceptance of that.
Eyebrow raise.
Now onward to the actual goal at hand. You are mercenaries, yes. You wish coin, you wish to delve into the Ashwell, as it were, for the pay of others.
Yes.
You had me a coin.
I'm listening.
Excellent. Yes. There is coin involved, indeed. There is, you see, this place, the wards, I'm sure some of you felt them. They are not my own. I am bound to this place, and I wish not to be. I wish nothing more than to leave. But this is not such a simple task, for you see, the person who put me here is no longer on this world. At least as far as I can tell. He fled into the Ashwell generations ago, and I have not seen any sign of him yet.
Lorky kind of raises his hand. Question: if he's been gone for so long, how do you know he hasn't been bumped off by where else is down there?
Whether he is living or not is unimportant for my goals. I need you only to go into the Ashwell and find his laboratory, and recover all of his notes and any other samples you might find of him.
Samples.
Blood, other fluids, it matters not. I need all of them.
Okay. Sounds simple enough.
Gregek was capable of finding the general location of his laboratory for me, to which he earned a great reward, but he is only but one mercenary. He is not strong enough to enter and return with all these objects. That is why I need you.
Okay. Sounds easy enough. Go in,
Indeed,
find
it
the
is quite
lab,
simple.
get a sample.
You came to the right adventurers, or rather, we came. Well, you know what I mean.
I really don't.
Shut up, Lorky.
Pretty
Point us in the right direction.
Foul goblin.
Very well. If you accept this, as I said, the goal is simple. Find the wizard's laboratory, recover all of his notes and samples, bring them back to me. You'll be rewarded quite greatly. If that is all, I must recline for a while. I feel a bit faint.
All right, we bought you booze. By the way, you asked for booze.
Oh! She perks up at that.
Yes.
As one
Bring
can
it forward,
see
bring
that
it forward.
she lacketh the spirit to stay upright very long.
Gruthrit will bring his forward.
Okay. And there's like this big weird metal dish. Kind of reminds you of like a cymbal, like the musical thing. Just this weird metal black obsidian dish laying out before her. She just kind of motions to like pour into it.
Pour into it.
She immediately picks it up once it's full and starts drinking from it.
I know what she is!
Quite greedily. And as she does, like, bits of it are dripping down, of course, and falling upon her bosoms and slipping underneath the curtain of her robe.
We were gonna bring you a goat, but nobody else agreed to it. We thought that might be the kind of spirit you wanted. Hope this works.
Either would have sufficed.
See, it could have been a goat.
And with that, she kind of ushers you away. Well, Gregek ushers you away while she continues to drink greedily. Alright, from there, you guys have a little bit of time to see if you want to pick up any gear, so each of you can visit two vendors, or you can attempt to do other activities at one vendor and visit another. And by what I mean by other activities is if one of you wants to attempt to, say, intimidate a vendor to try and get them to give you things, rob them in the night, etc., you have the time to do those. You get to do any one of that kind of thing, or two visits. And one normal, or that and one visit, or two visits, basically. The vendors are the tavern, the blacksmith, the temple of Hestia, the murder caravan, and the rundown shrine, which is where you currently are located. She does sell alchemical reagents and some magical doodads. And another place you can visit is the Wishing Well.
Alright then. I know what Lorky's gonna do.
The wishing well, because that's gambling.
Exactly. Wishing well, then buying bullets.
I think you've got all your gun ammunition and stuff set up. You should be maxed out on ammunition and adventuring gear and everything else you need right now.
Oh.
But if there's anything else you are interested in, go ahead and you can all just open up the vendor thing. It's in your journal tab. And it shows you what each place has available.
Yeah. Just gonna pop 10 into the good old wishing well, give myself some good luck.
Okay.
Alright.
Lorky adds 10 more gold to the well.
I'm gonna
Out
go.
of
Okay.
character was she an Oni?
Something like that.
Alright.
I'm gonna go to the wishing well and go take the money out of it.
Alright. Roll me stealth.
Good luck.
And so,
Alright.
I got 10.
You roll me a d6.
Ah.
You steal 1 gold coin out of the well.
Yay! I could buy a bottle of wine with this, and not gamble it away like some people.
If he botched his stealth roll, he'd just fallen in. Oh dear.
Verdon, you gain a point of bad karma.
Ah. Well,
And now, since we're at that moment, we'll go over that real quick. Bad karma is one of the special rules used in the Ashwell game. Everyone gains bad or good karma. You always gain 1 good karma every time you complete a single quest. Every quest will give you good karma. You also can gain good karma in an assortment of other ways as I award it for doing good things. You gain bad karma for doing bad things. Those can be used for all kinds of different things throughout the game. But when you gain those, they don't cancel each other out. If you gain good karma and you already have bad karma, that doesn't cancel out because you got bad karma. You have to burn them off separately in different ways. Anytime you gain any amount of either karma, always add it to the total amount you have and never reduce that. That is your max, the karma you've always, the most karma you've ever had, basically. It's your total over the entire life of the character. Keep your current up to date.
you know, I wouldn't have any regrets if except for the fact there was 1 goal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, that's fine. It'll make it more fun.
The ways the karma can be used, though. When you roll on anytime you roll on a table, so if you have to roll a lingering injury or any of these other random tables, you can reduce or add to your roll with good karma. I can do the same with your negative karma. I burn your karma to make your roll possibly worse. And that can be things like lingering injuries, madnesses, things like that. In addition, you can spend 5 good karma to automatically pass a death saving throw before rolling. I, on the other hand, can expend bad karma to add monsters to encounters.
You're welcome.
So yeah, there's rules for that. So what's anybody else doing vendor-wise?
I don't believe there's anything I can really pick up.
You all have some starting money.
Yeah.
You can definitely
Lilith,
see where your quest item is, Rift.
Let's see.
I don't really have anything I need. I can buy at least. Not with 1 gold. Extra.
I see. Oh, of course, because it's. Durr. You're special.
I know.
Nobody else is visiting any vendors at all?
oh no, Lilith is going to go to the murder caravan
Okay.
and is interested in buying a potion of healing, but is also going to try to dicker the price down to
Okay,
be
so
able
you're
to
going to
buy
try and...
two. Dicker the price down.
How so? Are you going to attempt to do so?
Going to do a performance that, of course, the Pinku will appreciate.
Okay.
Essentially, she'll make fun of the goblins she was just with.
Alright, so roll me a performance check.
Wait, making fun of us goblins or the goblins of the caravan?
You guys.
It's a murder caravan. It has Kenku.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was a 20.
Now,
I gotta turn off always roll advantage.
in the aspect of doing this performance, are you doing impersonations?
Oh shit. Sorry about that.
Yes.
Okay,
of course.
you have advantage then. So you rolled a 30.
If you guys don't want to do the always rolling advantage thing, if you go to the gear on the character sheet, on the right side there's something that says roll queries. It should say always roll advantage. You can change that to query advantage.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, Lilith very much succeeds in chewing down the price. So let's see. Good lord. Let's see just how much she manages to knock the price down, though. Woo! They will let you have it for 10 gold.
Damn.
That's great. We'll take 3 that way.
You buy the potion of healing from the caravan, correct?
Yep.
Okay, time to take that away. And you add 10 gold to the caravan as well. Anyone else?
So what?
Anybody else visiting another vendor or trying to pawn somebody?
Are you able to buy gear like armor or weapons from the blacksmith?
Yeah, I just didn't list it because it's not something that's super commonly
Right.
needed.
How much would studded
Yeah,
leather
after-
be?
Studded leather would be the same cost as it in the book.
Shit, I don't remember that much. How much it is? 1 sec.
Yeah, Lorky's.
45 gold.
Yeah, after the wishing well, Lorky's pretty much just like playing around with like dice between, like coin between his knuckles. You know, like that weird trick that people do sometimes.
Mhm.
Just kind of doing that and trying to kind of focus himself for the mission up ahead.
Alright, that's... So you guys are done with vendors for the most part, except for maybe for... Yeah, it's 45
That's
gold for
way too
studded
much.
leather.
That's way too much.
Yeah, I think I'm not seeing anything super special like a quest item, so
The only thing I can think of is caltrops, but
Doesn't look like anybody sells caltrops. Blacksmith
Alright.
primarily only makes some common weapons and Mostly ammunition more than anything, and then just, of course, they can repair things for you.
Okay.
The blacksmith here is mostly there for domestic reasons.
Hmm.
Or shoes and things of that sort. Alright, so you're all done with your vending. Okay, close that. So you head off to the Ashwell, which is a bit of a ways out of town. So you move off up to the path and ascend the hills. And up and up and up and up, and you can see the looming sight of the Ashwell up above where the sun is setting. And the mist clings around this building almost always, it seems, like, as you approach. And finally, you come to the front courtyards, just inside the walls, and approach the large double doors to the central cathedral.
We've been inside the Ashwell before, right?
You've probably been around, in or around it, yeah. That said, it's never the same.
Oh, right. It changes. So, what do you guys think we're going to run into this time? Animated skeletons, gelatinous cubes, feral goblins?
Undoubtedly something unpleasant. No matter.
Okay, so who's gonna push the doors open?
I hope we run into a golem made of gold.
Yep, that'd be nice. But I doubt we're going to run into it. Odds are it's probably going to be a golem made of pyrite.
Now that attitude, we won't find one. I'll open the door.
The doors open quite easily.
Strange that doors so bold would open and reveal what secrets may hold.
Someone really needs to oil these doors.
Let me click you guys down to where you're supposed to be.
Would you care to volunteer for the task?
Oiling the
More important
doors?
things to worry about.
I mean, if there was corn in it, just surprised that no one's ever actually, someone with more compulsive behavior than I am. Yeah.
Four of you enter the misty front entry. The doors, of course, creak and slowly close behind you with this sudden shudder.
Every time. Seriously. Who made this? Why is it so creepy?
Alright, you guys are in the map now, right? You can see everything?
Yep.
Well, everything that's around you?
Yep.
Such as it is.
You can't see the whole map, can you?
No.
No.
Mouse?
No.
Okay, good.
I can barely see four tiles in front of me.
That's intentional. Another of the
Everything's right.
special rules of the Ashwell game, oppressive darkness. Even dark vision is only 15 feet. People without dark vision see 5 feet. The darkness itself seems to close in on you like it doesn't want you to see. Yes, you've entered the Ashwell.
You're right. Well, I suppose it's time to look around. I'll stay. I won't get anything for light yet, personally.
Oh, where are you going there? Careful. Roll me a dex, just an acrobatics check for
Okay.
this spot you just stepped over right here. There's a big crack in the floor that drops down in.
Alright.
You hop right over it,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
You went over the thinnest part of it. You can see where it actually widens out to the right, to
Yeah.
the left, rather.
It's hold shift to do the incremental step thing, right?
It's pick up, click space, move space, drop.
Alright. So this thing that I'm standing next to, that's actually there, right?
Yes, that is what looks like it would be a brazier.
As in
Well,
a
what-
brazier.
like kind of like a sconce.
Yeah, it's a floor one though, so it's coming up out of the floor and sticking up. And it's about 5 feet tall, so it's actually taller than you.
Oh, all right. So I guess I'm gonna have to roll acrobatics to see if I can climb up and see if there's any oil on it without tipping the damn thing over.
Yeah, that's exactly what you need to do.
Watch your step, boys. There's cracks in the floor.
Oh, you fly right up it. And no, it is empty. It's filled with the smell of the burning oil, but nothing's there. But it is
kind of
slightly
like,
scorched, as if it's been used quite heavily.
and there's nothing really useful inside that I could take, so might as well just leave it.
Yep.
All right, kind of just like fireman pole down, and rejoin the others. Hey guys, wait up!
Find
Careful
anything?
about running off. Can't guarantee we'll find you even if we go looking for you.
All right. Hey, Welburd.
Yeah?
You there?
I'm over here.
All right.
You guys have adventuring gear if anyone wanted to light up a torch.
Oh, right, that's a thing.
It's a matter of if anyone wants to.
I'm sure you all love the darkness as much as I do, but if not, you might deign to do something about it.
All right. I'm gonna spend an adventuring gear to light up a torch.
Alright, that's exactly how it works. You drop down to 2 current, and I will change your light. I'll make it so everyone sees your light now.
Let there be light. Oh god, it's bright.
Very
And,
bright.
and the spirits of chance said, "Let there be light," and there was light.
Oh, how abysmal that brightness is.
Yes, now that you can see more clearly, this big rent in the floor is kind of shallow towards the sides, about 5 or 6 feet deep, and then towards the center, it's about 12 feet down. Just barely wide enough for a human to fit down in if they fell into it, but you as a goblin would fit in there pretty easily.
I wonder what caused that.
Does it look like there's a... Is it just a hole, or is there like a room down there or something?
No, it just looks like something broke open the floor.
Right, so it's the next floor?
No,
Oh, fair enough.
it's the foundation. You're in the first floor.
Right.
You can see a lot more now.
So, boys, which way did they say to go?
Yeah, did they give us a map? Did that lady give us a map or something?
Nope.
Caution to the wind then. Just the way I like it.
She
Don't forget
explained
it.
it all quite clearly. I don't know how you missed it.
I was kind of distracted.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Ugh. Just thinking about it gets me running
I
again.
don't,
You know what I mean,
I don't know.
Lorky?
You're distracted now. Welburd. No, seriously. I was distracted by something else completely. Mainly trying to figure out what the hell she was.
Ahead right here, you guys can see where there's a stairwell that ascends up towards a frame of a doorway. You also notice that the outskirts of this room are quite heavily coated in a large amount of webbing and the like.
Well,
There's no cleaner here, and the room is also kind of misty,
Looks
as
like-
the entrance seems to be seeping misty in from outside.
Alright. It's dank. It is murky. And there's cobwebs everywhere. I hate spiders. So Lorky's just gonna kind of go on ahead.
Reminds
Move
me of
up ahead,
Goblin Bar.
as you move up ahead, now you can see more clearly the entrance to this. Up on the top of these steps, there is a portcullis in the doorway. Metal bars crisscrossing and covering it.
Is that a body?
There is in fact a
that
body
looks like-
pinned beneath the bars.
I'm gonna go for
Dibs
it.
on us? Yeah, dibs. Just kind of
Ashwell
sprint over.
Castle, dry and cold.
Yeah, just kind of, Lorky's gonna sprint over there and just kind of like try to root through the man's pockets. If
You both are.
Yeah.
Yep.
But here's the thing. Welburd's faster.
Oh.
His speed is actually much higher than yours.
Oh, so I guess I'm just gonna
So
be back.
you're fine. You can still be up there, but Welburd beats you to the punch.
Yeah.
So you both run up to the body. Welburd gets there first. So you're searching the guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you easily find that he is human, and he is definitely very nearly bisected by this portcullis that seems to have fallen upon him forcibly. There's a couple of big holes where the bars are punched through his lower torso.
Oh, that's lovely.
And you can see this next little room ahead, a little bit with the light. It has even more cobwebs, and there's some doors hanging in doorways ajar.
Calling it now. Spiders.
But the man seems to have been just a servant. He doesn't really seem to have anything of any worth on him. His clothes are ancient and ragged, and his body is in the process of decaying, so he's been here a while. And it also looks like he was coming from the other direction when the portcullis fell on him.
Well, whatever he was running from, didn't got him. This thing did. Poor flat bastard.
Is he wearing boots?
They're on the other side of the bars.
Yeah.
Well, he said he is. Damn.
Well, Lorky's gonna look over his shoulder to Lilith and Gruthrit. And Gruthrit.
Oh, that's poor fellow.
Say,
Go ahead.
don't suppose you guys could lift this thing off the poor bastard, could you? I mean, there's another room in there.
I suppose we could spare this fellow his fate, since he has already befallen the gate.
Hey, Axel, the pistol rules aren't going to be like in Pathfinder, where small creatures can't exactly wield a pistol without two-handing it.
No, you're fine.
Oh, so yeah.
Goblins are the primary manufacturer of firearms in this setting, so it's built for you.
Yeah, so Lorky's going to draw his pistol, cock it, just in case, and he's going to like kind of back up.
Pocket. Lorky's got an under poncho holster.
Oh, but he's going to draw it and then cock it.
Cock
Oh, pocket. No, I thought you said pocket, not cock it. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, you pull your pistol and pull back the hammer.
Yeah. Finger off the trigger, because proper trigger discipline.
Hell yeah.
This party has a lot of guns.
It does.
More DACA.
Oh, the DACA?
So who's going to try and step up and lift the gate?
If we're going to try going this way, you could try it.
If you guys want to try it, yeah, go for it. But if not, there's other directions. If two people are going to try, one of them can help and the other one gains advantage.
Alright.
So probably one with a higher strength.
Rift.
And my strength is I have a +2.
Same here. So I'll help.
Alright.
So you roll strength with advantage.
Gee, where are you? There you are. Well, there we go.
You both heave and yank on this gate, and it doesn't budge, other than to pull the points up barely out of the flesh of this guy a couple of times, and then plant them back inside, making the body stink a little bit.
Ah, that's foul.
Obviously, you were not meant to go this way.
Oh, that was a waste of time.
Oh, so much for that. Yeah, Lorky's gonna kind of like. Oh, there's Eva. Lorky's gonna like uncock the pistol and then put it back in the holster.
Okay.
Well,
and yeah, Notably for all of you, you will all notice that Welburd is also carrying a large rifle.
Well, suppose we look for a way around then, or a switch or something.
The question is, do we go left or right?
Flip a coin.
Eh?
Flip a coin.
Flip a coin. Well, if you want.
Alrighty then. Oh, Lorky's gonna take a gold coin
Head.
and flip it.
1d2. We'll go with 1 as heads.
I wager Welburd will take that coin before it hits the ground.
Head.
Comes up heads.
And Lorky's gonna put it back into his coin purse before Welburd snatches it.
I'm all the way over
Alright,
here.
so which direction? Welburd?
Left.
There's a Gruthrit between you two.
The map's left or your current left? Okay, the map's
Map's
left. Okay, you come to the big gap again.
Yep.
And you're right now at its widest point.
Keep going past it.
Okay, yeah, you go around. So you go walk around that way, Welburd, and you kind of get a little bit of cobwebs on you. You're like, blah, blah.
Yeah. There's a door.
Yes,
one
more
isn't
cobwebs,
blocked
and another couple of sconces, and a door. This one looks simple and wooden.
I assume there's long since nothing to be lit in the sconces, right?
No, they're empty.
Okay.
Yeah, we
I
would
can
need to
check.
have brought oil, but
Unless we want to try taking some of these cobwebs and creating temporary light in the
It wouldn't
sconces.
burn long though.
we're
Can
burning
I,
No, it wouldn't.
through.
Can I roll a perception check for traps on the door?
Yeah, it's passive. But if you want to actually manually check, roll me a perception check.
Since I'm
You know what?
commando, do I get advantage on perception in ruins?
Yes.
Awesome.
But it's not advantage, is it? I thought it was just a flat +2 passive.
It says natural explorer +2 passive perception and advantage on wisdom, perception, and survival in the environs.
Okay, so yeah, you do get it in here. Because you are a commando, which gets it in ruins and urban environments.
25.
You check over the door, and you don't find any kind of traps, but you do note that it is locked.
Oh.
Oh.
When you push on it, this thing doesn't budge. Despite the fact that it looks like a simple wooden door, there's just this, 100 pounds of pressure against it. It seems like you can't budge it.
Well, I'll try to unlock it.
Sleight of hand, or no, thieves' tools, rather.
Thieves' tool.
Question: Is
Mhm.
there hinges like on our side?
You can't see them now.
Yeah.
21.
Nope. You
Ah.
fiddle about in there, and you start to feel something like one of your picks starts to feel like it's getting stuck, and you pull out real quick. You're like, no. Because you don't want them to break.
This thing's locked up tight. I
Other-
guess we gotta go the other way.
Yes, we do.
Gruthrit gives another sigh of irritation.
Hey, the Ashwell taketh and gives away, and I fucked up that. Ugh. It taketh
Just-
and it giveth.
Just don't try.
A noble effort, young one.
Bah.
You make your way over to the other doorway,
Yep.
and as you're approaching, you see again over here another big rent in the floor. This one much larger. It looks like something actually took a pick to the floor and ripped out chunks of it.
Well, whoever's been digging into the floor doesn't seem to realize the concept of foundation.
And also the fact that the area right in front of this door is covered in, like, that... It's not cobwebs, it's like the, you know how when cobwebs get really old, they kind of bunch up into, like, clombs?
Yeah.
It's like that all over the floor there.
Okay, I was about to ask what that was.
Alright, so... Yeah, Lorky is gonna set him on and just kind of, like, try to burn it with the torch.
Oh, okay, you set those on fire with your torch?
Yep.
That's what I was going to suggest. Great idea!
They burn away with a big flash and start right up on them. They've been there forever, so they're very dry.
Good idea.
Whoosh.
I've been known to have.
Illuminating efforts.
I'll
Great.
check this door as well.
You know the drill then.
15.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be trapped, but this one doesn't have that. Like when you push on it, there's not that wall of force behind it. It feels like it actually moves.
Right.
And
I'll
it's also not locked.
I'll test the handle. And
There's
if all is good.
Just a plain wooden door.
Oh, fair enough. Well, I'll push it
Lorky-
open.
Lorky is gonna have his pistol ready and cocked. Finger off the trigger.
Yeah, one second. I'll clear that map a bit so you can see.
Gruthrit has his flail ready.
Is that hole in the floor?
That does seem to be a hole in the floor.
Oh.
I suggest the Longshanks go first.
What?
The tall boys. Them.
Tallies?
Yeah.
You go ahead.
Because, well,
Welburd will poke Lilith.
yeah. Don't worry, right behind you.
No, by all means, stay where you were. It's much more interesting without the light.
I meant supporting fire, but okay.
So yes, you see this little hole in the ground. Beyond it, you can barely see another. But there's definitely enough room for a landing between.
Alright then.
Are the sides by the walls wide enough to like shimmy past the hole?
No,
No. Okay.
not safely. You have to make a check. There doesn't seem to be any real safe route. You could shimmy past, but it will require a check. There is enough room. There is enough room at the beginning of this room, though, that you can make a running jump.
So,
This is wooden beam.
Yeah, Lurky's gonna walk up to the edge, or just
Whoa.
a little bit before the edge, kind of peer across, kind of gauge
We're talking
the
about this
distance
one.
with his eyes.
Yeah, we're talking about the hole that's right in front of all of us, not the far one.
Oh, whoops.
so, do you guys want to like jump across, and then Lorky and I can jump into you guys' arms? Princess carry us.
I was gonna suggest, I don't know. That's a beam in the center, right? Like we could bounce across?
There is a beam going across the center.
Yeah.
Alright. Lorky is gonna kind of put the gun back on safety, holster it, and say, well, as the torchbearer, I will take the plunge. Not literally, hopefully.
Let's hope
Be
not.
careful what you wish for.
Okay, so how are you going to try and go across?
Lorky is going to try to bounce across the beam.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics it is. Oh god, don't fuck up, good, don't fuck up, don't fuck up, don't fuck up, don't fuck up.
Alright, you shimmy across the beam, which creaks and cracks under your weight as you go, but does not break, and you make it across the other side.
Yay!
Now, after watching him
guys.
go across, the two bigger folk, there's no way you're making it across that beam.
No, I didn't think so.
If a goblin made it crack and creak, your weight is not going to be supported, especially Gruthrit.
Yeah, I'm wearing heavier armor. That's not gonna work.
Yeah. Hey guys, I gotta check up on something real quick. I'll be right back in like 2 seconds.
Alright, so let's go next. I don't trust walking across that beam myself.
Kind of check would it be to shimmy past along the wall, as opposed to trying to jump over it.
You want to try and shimmy on the wall?
Yeah, what kind of check would that be?
It would also be acrobatics.
Okay, I don't think. 1 second. No, I'd be better off just trying to jump over this thing.
Yep, if you back into the doorway and start from there, you can get a running jump.
Right.
I'll back out to get you room.
We'll tell Lorky to stand back a bit.
Yep.
I've returned.
Welcome back. All right.
I'm just moving you to the side, so because Gruthrit's going to jump, so you kind of make room.
Got it.
And athletics check when you jump.
Oh.
Not so good. You run up, make your leap, and just as you leap, the foot that the weight-bearing leap foot hits some part of the stone that gives way, and you leap across. You make it, but only your front part of your torso lands on the other side, and you catch yourself, but your back half is hanging into the hole. And the beam breaks underneath your weight as you fall atop it with your lower half. Which doesn't feel exactly good, so take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you nut shot the bar.
Ugh!
Ugh.
And you're now scrabbling for handholds on this cobblestone.
Right,
points.
is that another athletics check?
Unless somebody wants to help you, yeah.
2 points, one for each testicle.
If Lorky tries to help, he's gonna get dragged down.
Yeah, that might not be.
Better to help him.
Idea.
Better to help him than not, though.
Alright, Lorky's gonna drop the torch, like, at his feet, and then just rush over to help.
Alright, so with advantage.
Alright.
Lorky's gonna say, please don't, if you start falling, you better not drag me down with you.
Oh yeah, you manage to get up out of there with Lorky's help. He kind of just takes some of the weight of your gear off of you by like pulling up your shield and stuff like that as you come up.
You guys all right over there?
That was a simply smashing performance, Gruthrit.
Right. And who picks up the torch now?
So what?
Who's picking up the torch that's laying on the ground?
Lorky's gonna pick it back up.
Okay.
Alright. We've got
Next.
another bit.
I'm not sure there's enough room on the other side for all of us. Maybe you guys should go over the other hole, then we'll jump.
I was about to say, I think we got a problem here. I don't think there's enough room for all of us to fit in this little area.
Yeah, and not noticeably on this one, there's not enough room to do a long jump, and there is nowhere to shimmy.
Lorky's gonna pipe up. Gruthrit! Think you can toss me over there?
We could try.
Alright. Let's do this.
Alright.
So, I've got an idea of how I want to do this.
Okay.
Can I make an athletics check to throw him, and he make an acrobatics check to kind of propel himself forward off of that?
Yes.
All right.
Ooh. I like your thinking, Rift.
So if we're gonna do that, I should probably be the next one to jump across so we can
Well,
toss me
yeah,
as well.
I was going to say the same. Try to do the same thing to toss you over halfway.
Does that give him any kind of bonus on his check?
No, just each roll of yours and then... Okay, you both make it. So Lorky, you are now on the other side.
I hadn't rolled
You
my
get-
athletics check yet, but okay.
Oh, I thought you did. Never mind. I saw your other one. Go ahead and roll it. Alright, yeah. Gruthrit picks you up in both arms and kind of heaves you, and you kick off of his palms as he heaves you. And you fly over to the other side and land pretty softly, actually. You kind of do like a little tumble and come up standing in the middle of the room.
And he's the landing.
And as you land in there, you notice that this room seems to have been kind of a storage area. There's like a broken chair right next to you, some torn open metal cages that look like they would have held some kind of dog, and some broken barrels and chests and a little table. And also the wall above you is coated in more spiderweb.
Lorky will burn these spider webs.
You guys gotta turn off your advantage. You're gonna waste 20s.
And also you have another gap.
Is there anything over there that looks like it could make this gap over here a little bit more solid?
2 seconds. Lorky's gonna kind of just finish burning off all the cobwebs first. And then he's gonna roll perception to see if there is. And with perception.
And while he does that, shall we toss the short nose?
Yeah.
Same thing for you guys then.
Normal roll.
Yep, athletics for Lilith and acrobatics for Welburd.
Oh, right. I forgot to set the advantage off.
Yeah, he makes it over. Pretty much the same ordeal, except for a little bit less on the fancy landing.
Really? I have like 23.
You don't want to roll.
Yeah.
You roll, you go into the other hole.
I'll land and have my arms out like a gymnast, like in that little, like, that Y shape, as I stick the landing.
You kind of use your rifle as a weight thing to kind of propel you forward a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like hold it out in front of you.
Actually, I was thinking that the engineer rifle ability from Guild Wars 2.
Oh, God. Boom! Whee!
Especially on a freaking
Alright.
Azura. Alright. We rolling athletics and acrobatics here too?
If you're doing the same thing, yeah. Don't forget, the adventuring gear system, the way that works is it can represent literally any adventuring gear you could possibly think of, just as long as it's mundane.
Right.
So if you wanted to try and bring up rope, grappling hooks with rope, things like that, you can do that.
Right. I'm just trying to conserve it until it's absolutely necessary. I think I'm probably going to be using one. If there's nothing over there to fortify Might and Lilith's Crossing, I'm probably going to use an instance of that.
I got my acrobatics. Rift. Rift. Advantage?
That was an advantage.
No, he meant to turn off the thing, but that's fine.
So, since I forgot to turn off the advantage thing, I'm going to roll perception now.
Ignore that roll.
Oh, you don't have to roll it again.
You don't need to roll perception. What are you looking for?
I was looking for anything that could be used as like a makeshift bridge or something.
I mean, there's these cages that look like they were meant to hold medium-sized dogs, but they're pretty torn up and rusted. Other than that, everything out here is like really old wood.
Doesn't look like there's anything I can toss to fill the gap. I mean, I don't even think I could lift most of it.
Alright.
What's Lilith doing? Sorry.
So what?
That's what Lilith was planning to do. I saw her moving.
Yeah, moving over, and she doesn't see the need to do a running jump over this first one. She is just going to lively shimmy across on the side.
Probably some acrobatic-y
Yep.
stuff.
The reason Gruthrit did that is because he lacks acrobatic-y stuff.
Alright, so give me an acrobatics check.
While she's doing that,
Lilith looks like a ballerina dancing across the edge of the hole.
Gruthrit, I'm going to use one of my adventurers' equipment.
Yep,
Pull
use
out.
an adventuring gear point.
Yep, to pull out a thick, sturdy rope and toss it over to the people on the other side and ask them to help me secure it so that we can cross this more safely, rather than making
Lorky
a
kinda
running jump
salutes.
and hoping not to fall into the abyss.
Will do.
Yeah. Lorky's gonna
tightrope.
look over to Welburd. Welburd, let's secure it to those cages, and then secure the securing to another cage, and just kind of daisy chain them together.
Well, I mean, if that's what we got, they seem kind of small. I don't think they're gonna hold their fat asses. Well, his specifically.
Is there any like anchored point I can find like on the floor or something? Like maybe a point where something is like a brick is missing or something. I can affix it to something sturdy.
Well, actually, this other hole looks a lot less broken up than the other one, so you could possibly tie it, like daisy chain it around the beams that are there.
I'll do that.
Okay.
I was thinking that.
Yep.
You loop it around in a figure eight a couple of times over and tie it up.
Hey, Lorky, look up there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll point to the north.
Is that blood I see up there on the floor?
Could be mud, but probably blood.
Why would they have mud all the way in here? It doesn't seem very wet.
Your rope is now secured.
Alright, it's safe for us to cross.
Who's going first? And how?
Well, what are we anchoring it with on this side? We're going to anchor it on the beam behind us.
That beam doesn't look like it's
Unsturdy
gonna
as that
hold.
is.
Currently, Gruthrit is still holding it, so...
Yeah, I can hold it on this end, and you can cross it, and then I can pull myself over to the other side.
That seems a fair trade.
So is Gruthrit just anchoring it to himself, basically tying it around his waist?
Yes, for the moment.
So you tie it to
Yep.
your waist, pull it taut, and basically just hold it there so Lilith can cross it. And again, Lilith does some ridiculous acrobatics across the rope.
Tightrope walking.
Yep.
Alright.
You all expect her
love
to
the
do
high
like
wire.
Yeah, you guys expect her to do like the underhanded shimmying, and she just circles performers right up onto the thing and just boop, 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 boop.
Well, damn.
Gruthrit takes the end of the rope and he pulls himself along towards the other side.
Okay, you actually gonna jump, or are you gonna just pull and fall into the hole and pull yourself up?
How sturdy are those beams down there?
On this one,
Yeah.
not so great looking.
Right. It's gonna
Most of
be
them are already broken.
if it's well secured on the other side. He's going to try and jump it,
Alright.
but he's going to keep that other end of the rope very taut.
Okay, and Lilith will try to pull on the rope while you're in flight.
Okay, good idea.
Let's all do
Good
it.
idea.
Awesome.
Let's all pull the rope at the same time when he jumps.
Alright, Gruthrit, you can go ahead and roll your athletics with advantage because other three are all helping you.
Awesome.
Damn.
Did
Well
beat
then.
it? Well, yeah, it did.
Nice.
And he just sails across and lands on the other side.
Alright.
Excellent.
With the rope intact.
A fine team we make. Let us see how much farther things can take.
Yes. See if we can make this rope get us a little further. How sturdy do these ones look?
Better than the rest, but they're still ancient. This whole building is ancient.
Right.
Any shimmying room this time?
There's a bit of shimming room in the corners, since this is kind of angular and triangular shaped.
All right. As
Okay.
torchbearer, Lorky will shimmy first.
Does it look like say you could go around the right side, like right there, and just kind of like hop over that tiny little gap?
Yeah, they would basically be the same as shimmying.
Oh, okay.
Right. No check
Acrobatics?
required, or
Acrobatics.
Right. Acrobatics. Acrobatics, right?
Yep. There's nothing for free in this. In Ashwell.
Oh.
Lorky makes it across. Lands, kind of does the wobble, and the torch falls down the hole.
Shit. Yeah, Lorky just like screams shit, like as he drops it.
Out of curiosity, how far down does it go?
It falls down and you hear it clatter a few times, and then that
Alright.
it's squelched by something.
On a positive note, we now know how deep that hole is.
Yeah. 2 clatters and a...
That's pretty deep. I've heard the hole there was like 3 clatters before, though.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Gonna spend another adventuring gear point to light another torch.
Okay.
Better 3 clatters than 2 splatters.
True, true.
I can agree to that.
Just Lorky's kind of muttering to himself. Like, stupid holes. Lorky's gonna kind of move out of the way, like seeing it over. Then, light the cobweb as he passes.
Well, this isn't that cop. This is the like goopy floor stuff again.
We can't see it yet.
Stuff.
Can't see the
And
light.
You actually burned this section, so the stuff that's there is very old. And, like it seems to be kind of caked onto the floor and stuff, so you can't really burn it.
I imagine Lorky notices the trail of blood by the door.
Oh yeah.
Guys, there's blood. Lorky's gonna kind of just like lazily take out the gun, cock it, finger off trigger, size.
So we're just trying to
Expected anything less in the Ashwell?
Let's try not to go too far before we get everyone else over there.
We can't see the torchlight, Axel.
Oh yeah, I forgot to turn on the everybody's can see again thing.
Yeah.
I just adjusted the light amount. Fixed.
Thank you all. Alright, I'll go over next. I'll shimmy.
Alright, acrobatics.
While
You make it.
While he does that, I'll undo the rope from the beam where it is and carry it across with me
Yes.
as I shimmy.
Do it to it. Okay, you make it across. Not anywhere near as artsy-fartsy this time, but you still make it.
Ready to help me get hauled across again?
Yep.
Alright, same thing as last time.
Correct.
I'll back up so he has room.
This time you can actually take a little bit of a running start
Yes.
and jump the thinnest points.
Let's see. Just gonna... Let's see. Ah, Jesus.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay. Due to the aid of the other 3, you don't fall through this time, but you do kind of do the same thing again where you crash down on it and the boards all creak and a few snap. And the rope is jerked out of all 3 of your guys' hands, and you can hear it kind of falling into the hole behind Gruthrit as he's dangling in there going, shit, shit, shit!
Mm.
Well, shit, let's get him out of there.
Forward. Let us capture and retain our friend.
All right.
It's a good
I
thing
get
he's
an
tied to
assisted
them.
athletics check.
Yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Alright, you guys all pull him up out, and he's comes out of the hole with about 4 feet of rope hanging off of him. Seems like the falling timbers and such broke the rope.
Aw.
Curses aloud.
Can still burn that rope later.
Can tie someone up with it.
See another perilous gap again. It'll be too soon.
Well, we might have to take this way on the way back out.
Don't remind me.
Given that the other doors were locked.
You never know, though. With the Ashwell. Well, Master Torchbearer, please, would you lead us?
So you can
Fine.
all see from where you're standing the metal door with the big blood smear being drug either away or from it. Can't really tell which one. But as Lorky wraps around the corner, he can also see a burning armored corpse up further in the hallway.
Oh.
And I do mean it's still smoldering. So this is recent.
Seems we may have caught up with our patron's previous partners.
Hmm.
At
Alliteration
least one
is
of
great.
them.
It's good to know that our only path so far is possibly the right one.
Well,
Would
let's
either
look
of
for
you
what...
two would either
Oh.
of you two care to examine the remains any closer?
Yeah, sure.
Eh,
I'll see if there's anything around here that might have lit him on fire.
Okay, so you head up that way, Welburd?
Yes. I'll keep my eyes open for any trap triggers.
Well, I'd let you know if you see anything.
Mhm.
Careful going into corners like that. You might get stuck. Because of the dynamic lighting wall, sometimes if you walk into them, you'll get stuck in them.
alright.
Alright, so you guys go up that way. You don't see any, notes of a trap or anything like that, but this man has been burning here for about 20 minutes, it looks like, or so. And the armor is a little bit slagged. And you note the door ahead has the dust around where it has swung open is cleared. But it is back to being closed again.
Alright.
This way up here, rather.
Well,
Alright, my folks just called me. They want me to get a fire started. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I'll check the door then.
You don't even need to roll. You can tell that, again, there's that weird sensation of it's not going to budge.
Right.
But it's quite clear that that man came from that way because there's, charred footprints coming from the door to where he fell.
Right. Well, we can't go this way. We got to go the other way.
Yeah, if you wanted to search the man, you could.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Make sure I don't light myself on fire. Oof, 11.
You take 2 points of fire damages. The armor and stuff that he's wearing burns you as you accidentally touch it a few too many times.
Right.
But you manage to find his purse and remove it, and he's carrying 5 gold coins.
Oh, hey guys, got some money survived on this guy.
Other than that, his weapon and armor seems to have burned to uselessness.
Any indications that he found the laboratory?
Not that I can see, at least.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be carrying any kind of arcane paraphernalia. Because you are all knowledgeable enough to know that spellbooks don't burn. They're minor magic items, but they are magic. So yeah, if you guys want to split it, you each get 1 coin, and then one of you gets an extra.
I'll take the finder's fee.
Alright, so it seems your only path is the other door, the blood trail.
Yay!
Our path, it seems, is clear. The direction we must go here.
Right. What kind of door is it?
This one looks metal. It's like a very old iron door with wood barring. It's not sealed. And it actually does, again, there's like that. Other than the blood, there also seems to be a clearing where the dust has been cleared away from the floor, and there are footprints in the blood.
Right.
Give it a shove.
Okay.
Try any latch that's present.
What's that? The light layer.
Blue
The door
tile.
looks kind of half moved and half not to me. Is that not on your guys' screens as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doors.
It's in 2 different positions on my screen.
Two
Yeah.
doors for some reason.
There are 3 lights.
Fixed it.
That was kind of cool, though.
I see a
You
dead
shove
spider.
the door open. And yes, this room seems to be quite splattered with gore.
A
Not
lovely
all that
scene
old either.
before us awaits. Let us take care to not share their fates.
Who makes their way in first?
Go for it, Rift.
Ugh, sorry, sneezing.
Yeah.
Well, clearly,
Well-
if nobody else is going, I am.
As you plop in, you can now see a little more clearly that, yeah, there's blood here, there, and everywhere. Off to the far side of the room here is a large spider crushed to the ground. It looks like it took several blows from some kind of bludgeoning object.
I'm back, guys.
Okay.
You get 1 gold.
I got 1 goal.
And here, it seems some poor woodsman lost his companion. As there is a dead hound.
Rip doggo.
Poor thing.
And in the far corner, right here, where there is like a pedestal thing sitting, a little corner stool thing, and there's a shattered vase beside it.
Right.
Hey, Welburd, you said you wanted a boss.
Yeah, but I want one that wasn't broken.
Lilith will play a solemn tune of remembrance for the dead animal.
Which one?
The dog,
I know,
not the
I was-
spider.
That said, though, the Order of Alatum does use a lot of arachnid symbology.
Ah,
The veil is often made of silk.
Requiem of the Arachnid.
Yes, you see that there
Yeah,
are stairs
sure.
ahead. Yes. Lilith plays a couple of little songs for the dead animals.
the song for the spider is a little bit more of a catchy tune.
Itsy bitsy spider. Came down the Ashwell.
Yes.
Out came some mercenaries. Killed the spider good.
I'm gonna poke the spider with my bayonet. It's like,
It doesn't move.
okay, good.
It's very rigid and kind of has that The bug equivalent of rigor mortis.
All the legs curled up above its head.
Right.
Shall we press forward?
We shall.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna take a look at the stool. I could use a stool.
It's not a stool. I couldn't think of the right term. It's like a stone corner desk thing.
Right.
The kind of thing you put art pieces on.
Pedestal.
Pedestal, yeah, but it is very heavy as it is stone. It's about 4 feet high.
Right.
To a goblin, still a stool.
Yes.
Yeah, that is actually pretty accurate to say it's a stool to a goblin. It's pretty high of a stool for a goblin. Yes, you see the stairs ascend and start to curve about, and there are cobwebs heavy on the ceilings and above.
Torchmaster Lorky, you want to go first?
Sure, why not?
Burn the web.
And burn them I shall. Yeah, Loki's gonna kind of cautiously go up, and with his gun out, pointing in the direction of the cobwebs in case another spider comes out, just start burning the cobwebs.
Gruthrit is ready with his flail. Spiders start skittering out.
Again, the flames quickly leap through these things and just burn them away, all the way up to as far as you can see.
And Lilith is continuing to play the violin, some calming music. Something to ease the fears of her companions.
Well, that worked. Isn't fire a lovely thing?
Yep. Fire is a goblin's best friend.
Come, Torchmaster, you with me.
Yeah.
Ugh, more webs.
Very
More
thick
cautious.
webs up here.
More cautious fire.
The webs here become very thick and just coat the entire passageway is actually blocked and choked with them. As if no mortal has stepped up this way in many, 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 many decades.
Well, get ready, lads and laughs. It looks like we're about to 14. Well, did you just pull those masks out of your ass or something?
What? Yes, I do.
That sounds unsanitary.
I might get pink eye.
Notably, you've noticed every time Lilith changes, but you've never actually seen her in the process, so you've never even seen a glimpse of her face.
It's a
Creepy.
thing.
Yeah,
You
I said,
also notice that you never see any hair. She wears a very tightly pulled up leotard type thing that covers over the back of her head, and the face is masked over in the front. So her hair is either tucked under it or she has none.
what, like a shamag or something?
Yeah. A little bit.
So yeah, Lorky's doing his controlled burn thing.
It burns away the first portion of it up to this ahead where there's a doorway. You can see the door behind the webs, and the webs are very stubbornly burning slowly.
Lorky will aid the burn.
And as you can see, like these are very thick layers upon layers of web.
Fuck.
but eventually they do burn up to nothingness, leaving a pair of metal double doors ahead. Each door bears glyphs and arcane sigils upon it.
I do believe we have found the laboratory.
Possibly.
I'll
In that case, Lilith will walk forward and inspect any of the symbols.
Good idea.
She kind of slinks through the rest of them.
Yeah, Lorky on fire support. Kind of what you gotta do when you only have one hand to operate a weapon, and everyone's in front of you.
I'll watch down the stairs. Cover our back.
I'm gonna look up at the ceiling.
There's nothing but cobwebs up there. Not like a thick thing of them now that a lot of them burned away, but there's some that were out of reach.
No moving cobwebs.
No.
Okay.
Lilith, as you inspect the door, you kind of read over the arcane glyphs, just clearing away some of the dust off of them so that they're more clear. And you can easily identify that the door basically it has a name across it. It is Ryftlord, spelled with an R. So it's Raethllyx. A name that doesn't really sound like a name of any species you've ever heard before. Like the linguistics that would go behind those syllables don't make sense in common, nor in any other language you understand.
That's fun.
At least I don't think you understand any languages. Let me check. What languages do you speak? Actually, that's a good point.
Common, Kenku, Goblin, and Infernal.
No, there's nothing on there that you would recognize. What does everybody else understand?
Let's see.
Common,
Goblin,
goblin,
Goblin.
giant.
Thief, goblin, thieves can't, halfling, giant, fish.
Unfortunately, I failed to read this completely. Please step forward. Let's give it a try.
I have common, goblin, celestial, deep speech, and elvish.
Oh! Gruthrit.
Hmm.
You recognize these syllables and some of these symbols that don't normally exist. They are ancient Elvish, a dead language for a dead people.
Ah, dead language. He says as he steps forward up to the door to get a better look.
Dead
So
language
you
of
look over
what?
it and you see the same thing, the name, and it means immediately clicks like Elvish because you studied this ancient language for your master's benefit,
Mm-hmm.
as they were seen as exceptional arcanists.
Yes.
And it instantly clicks to you. This is Elvish. So when the woman said that she hadn't seen him in a long time, it was a major understatement. Because as far as anyone knows, the elves died during the 100 Generations War. They were completely wiped out.
All makes sense now.
What language is it?
It's ancient Elvish.
Elf?
Yes.
Did elves actually exist?
I assure
Pretty
you
sure
their
they did.
language is real enough, although dead.
I always kind of thought they were like fairy tales or something.
Fairy tales that were very good in matters of the arcane.
Oh, so we lucked out here, eh?
Indeed. Indeed.
Well,
He
we're gonna
says
open
as
it.
a smirk crosses his face.
Okay,
Remains to be seen.
so go ahead and roll me an arcane check as well, or arcana check as well, Gruthrit.
Alright. Need to figure out how to turn off advantage on this stupid thing.
It's in
Under the gear.
the gear.
Gear on the right side says roll queries.
Okay. Fucker. Nope.
Okay, you don't really pull off the full meaning of the rest of the writing that is Elvish, so Lilith couldn't read it. It just looked like a bunch of weird scribbles to her, like somebody scratched the door in strange ways.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm marking Lilith green. That is inspiration, because you've been throwing out more poetry than I thought you were going to by a long shot. So you have an inspiration.
You've been doing really good, Flynt. I'm impressed.
Yes.
But the door basically reads in Elvish, I open for an offering.
I open for an offering.
What, should we have brought that goat after all?
There's no other context to what offering it might be.
Lorky,
Is
gamble with it. Maybe it needs money.
I have to turn down the music. It's really loud.
Yeah, go ahead. It's not Roll20, it's in the tavern.
I know.
Yeah, I have it turned down to almost nothing.
Same.
Right now. As I was saying, there's no other context to what kind of offering that might be. Is there?
The only context you have is that what you've studied of the Elvish people, they weren't fond of blood sacrifices and that sort of thing, so it's not likely to be that.
Right. I don't think a blood sacrifice would work.
Okay. You guys go ahead and think about that. I'm going to do a bio break real quick.
Alright.
Try and find a solution in character.
I think Lorky should give it money. Gamble with it.
A toll door.
Jeez.
Bandits even in death.
Fine. Lorky takes out a coin, just kind of tosses it at the door.
Lice will say okay for a second, so we'll have to see. It's either we gotta give him money, or I don't know what else. Ideas? Booze?
I don't know. Does someone have booze?
Did you keep one of your bottles, Riff?
I mean, who else brought bottles?
Nobody.
Huh. I think I gave both of the bottles that I bought to her.
Oh no.
Hmm.
So let's see. What do you think, Flint? Can't hear anything you're saying.
Working on it. And
See-
coughing, so.
Ah.
A sacrifice is just a fee. If that be the case, must be dear to thee.
Money's dear to me.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Come back.
What's the solution?
Lorky threw a coin at the door.
The coin bounced off the door.
Oh,
I started bouncing down the steps. Loki and Welburd make a contested roll to grab it.
hell yeah!
Yeah, Lorky's gonna make a contesting roll. So what? Sleight of hand.
Yep, sleight of hand for both of you.
Just walks over to step
But
on.
You both have a hold of it by the pin, like you're both pinching it with one on one side.
Welburd, I mean it. Let go, or I'm gonna bop you in the head with my torch.
Well, it is yours.
Thank you.
I got an idea. We'll play for it. How's that, Lorky?
Lorky is like really trying not to. Fine, you're on. But if I win, you have to give me double.
Double? Fine. All right then.
We'll play this like gentlemen. And by gentlemen, I mean the age-old game of rock, paper, scissors.
Exactly
if you're
what
going
I
to
was
play
thinking.
games, I would suggest you do it down the steps where I cannot hear you. Disrupting my concentration.
Oh, great, Lord DM. We roll to like do rock, paper, scissors.
We roll.
Actually, here's how we're gonna roll rock, paper, scissors. You're each going to slash, whisper me what you want to present.
All right.
Got it.
So how do I do whisper?
Slash W, and then you can just type in GM, I think.
Yeah.
And then space, whatever you want. Paper covers rock.
Ah!
Yeah, Lorky just like cheers. I pay up, Shortnose.
It'll,
Best 2 out of 3?
No.
Come on, you know you want to play again.
Fine, devil or nothing.
This can only end in bloodshed.
I know.
As Gruthrit bonks them both on the head again.
Thank
Present
you.
your next one.
Oh.
And Lilith starts playing Benny Hill music.
Oh god.
Alright. Rock beats scissors.
Yeah!
I just lost 4 coins, I believe.
You
So
didn't
they
say
thought it
double or
was
nothing.
2 out
so-
of 3, right?
Yeah, if you're on 2 out of 3, not that you each won 1 now. As Gruthrit
Yeah.
turns around angrily, you kind of both scamper down the stairs to the next landing.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. I've no time for your childish games.
This is an age-old goblin tradition.
The game of rock, paper, scissors is a time-honored tradition of the goblin people invented by the previous rulers.
Perhaps, but you could take your time-honored tradition to the base of the stairs.
We're already there.
I can still hear you.
Yes, it was first invented by Gorgonzola Limburger Munster the Seventh. Alright, did you both give me a new one? Yes.
I'll give you one.
You both shoot paper.
Shit!
So what are the other two of you doing while you're up there?
Trying desperately to concentrate on the matter at hand.
New ones are in. Paper covers rock.
Fuck!
Alright, so how much coins is that?
That's
You said
4.
double or nothing, so it would be 4.
Thank you.
Worth it.
And well, and Lorky, you won.
Yeah?
Guess what? You just completed one of your character goals.
Yay!
Win a bet with a player character.
Oh, damn.
So, just go to, whatever, click, just type in check right next to it.
Yep. Or done, or however you want to mark it. The other two of you, have you come up with anything ideas-wise? Do you want to investigate it further? Things like do what do you...
Well, we've suggested that it's got to be something. If it's a sacrifice, it must be something of value to individual requesting access, and that's why Lorky tossed a coin,
which did not work.
or either questioning whether that's the right sacrifice or whether that's the right track.
I'll get my money back from you next time, Lorky.
Mm-hmm. In your dreams.
Did you guys come up with any ideas? Are we through the door yet?
Yeah, Loki's
Investigation
gonna,
checks?
Loki's gonna smugly walk back up the steps.
I was actually going to try and roll an insight check on it.
Oh, it's an inanimate object.
If there's any other context that I could possibly compare it to.
Investigation.
Okay.
You're studying it more than trying to see if it's got some kind of, like, agenda. Is this door lying to me?
Oh, it's not even lying. It's just like, what could it possibly mean? What could it mean by I opened for an offering?
What are your secrets?
Tell me your secrets.
Well, you can try an insight check.
Just wondering if that
Perhaps
would
you
be
offer-
applicable.
perhaps-
Oh.
Investigation. As you further investigate the door, you kind of feel around it with your hand, and you find a couple of things that interest you. One, as you feel around it and you open your senses, and you can kind of feel like there are channels of magical energy flowing through the door. And just as you're doing so, your hand kind of smooths over a groove at the center of the door between the two actual doors. Where it's like slightly indented. In the shape of a rather slender palm. Much smaller than yours.
Interesting.
What do you see?
It's a handprint indent here. Hand's far smaller than my own.
We gotta hand it to the door. It's definitely confusing.
The hand imprint looks roughly human, but far too, like, the fingerprints, or the finger lines of it would be way too slender for a human unless they were exceptionally slim.
Like an elf's fingers.
You don't know that. Elves have been dead for thousands of years.
True. Well, it seems, little ones, we need one of you to give us a hand.
Your guys' hands will fit on it. It's just not meant for your hands, obviously. Their hands actually would be too small. You're not going to find a perfect fit on you.
Alright, so looks like Lilith will be putting forward her hand.
So you press your palm into it.
Yes.
You lose a spell slot of first level. It's not a permanent one, just your first spell slot is expended. As arcane energy is sapped from you into the door, and it swings open.
Huh.
Ah, what'd you do?
And these swing out, so you kind of have to back away real quick.
Sometimes the ways of the arcane reveal themselves differently.
It's like a bit of a light.
If you would proceed, Lorky.
There's a dim green illumination from this room.
So anything peculiar about this symbol on the floor?
It's very old and very magical. And the entire floor seems to be coated in a layer of silver, which this rune is inlaid into. And every bit of it looks like it was hand-etched. Painstakingly so.
Arcana check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the wrong thing. Stop it.
I'll slip in and start rooting around.
Detect magic at this moment would be utterly redundant.
Wow!
Jesus.
Jeez,
What
Rick.
is with all these 20s?
Yes, this is
Damn.
a very, very old glyph. You have no idea, even with that roll, what the purpose of the glyph would be. But you can definitely tell that the magic runes that appear inside the glyph are some of them are very basic fundamentals, but there are some among them that you have no idea. Which means they're very old. As
You're
in
welcome.
old lost magic.
You're welcome, Rift. I said last night that you were just going to be botching left and right.
The dice is fighting you.
There's also a trio of tables and countertops along the back of the room covered in all kinds of alchemical, arcane, and other such paraphernalia. Even it seems to be a beaker on the left wall table that still seems to be steaming slightly with weird wispy smoke. And the tank on the right side of the wall contains some kind of creature preserved in greenish fluid, and it's slightly illuminated.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick up anything shiny off the tables.
It's on the floor.
It appears that we may have found the laboratory of which our patron spoke.
Yeah, I don't trust that thing that's in the tank. Lorky's gonna point his gun at the thing.
Okay, you're just kind of keeping your gun trained on it.
Yep.
Yes, that seems like a wise thing to do.
It doesn't seem to be moving.
You never know.
Alright, Welburd, you scoop up 5 pounds of bits and bobs.
Hell yeah.
You write that exactly as such.
Yep.
Curious about all these books on the table, what their contents might be.
As this is obviously the location you were sent to find, you need to take any books, notes, papers, such, to your employer.
Yes.
Additionally, she did mention something else that you notice. the central portion of the wound seems to be covered in, or have a stain of dried blood.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Which you could scrape off and take a sample of if you wanted to use of either adventuring gear or an alchemist's kit.
Hmm.
What'd you say, Ruby?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, makes sense.
Alright. One of us is gonna have to use an adventuring gear for maybe a sack to carry the rest of the stuff in, and one for to just get some of the blood off the floor.
All right, Lilith will provide a sack.
Okay, so you use a point of adventuring gear to kind of pull out a spare sack and just start stuffing all the notes and stuff into it carefully.
Yes.
I guess I'll collect the blood.
Alright.
Take care of what we pack. If it knows
Same thing. You just spend a
shift
point of
before we
adventuring
pack.
gear and you pull out like a scraping tool of some kind and some kind of like
A vial.
specimen jar. Yeah. Start scraping blood off into it. There's a strong urge for Lorky to try and attempt to steal the floor, but he knows, or not Lorky, but Welburd, but he knows he can't.
Mm-hmm.
Because the entire floor is coated in silver.
How heavy does the specimen look?
I'd
giant
advise
preserve
against
thing.
that.
Oh, the jug thing? You could
Yeah.
probably carry it if you wanted to take it.
I want to take it.
No.
Yeah.
It's a sample.
Welburd, if you touch that, that's probably going to wake up and get loose. Odds are it's going to get attached to your face. And if it gets attached to your face, I'm going to shoot at it. Odds are the bullet's probably going to hit you too. So if you don't want to get shot, don't touch it.
Whatever it is, it does look pretty withered. Like, it's still preserved, but it's very much looks dead. And it's also something you've never seen the likes of before.
You know
All
what?
the more reason not to trust it.
You know what, Loki? You never seen one of these things before. Can you imagine how much money people would pay for this thing? You know what? You know. You get that money. You know how many games of cards you can play?
If you touch
know-
that thing and it attaches to your face, I will not feel bad about hitting you while trying to bash that thing into oblivion.
You see, this is called an investment.
It's called a stupid decision, and it's a stupid decision I'm very close to making. So please, get away from it.
Everyone
Lucky.
knows what those are. Just leave it be.
Okay, you guys managed to bag up the evidence that you need, the notes, everything else. The only thing that's really left at that point is, like, a couple of pieces of paper that look to be maybe scrolls, and whatever that beaker that's smoking is.
Loki, you're saying you're scared? You scared, Loki?
Yes. Yes.
You know what? Maybe we play a game with it. See who can hold it for the longest.
Welburd,
What?
do not make me bash you over the head with the end of my mace and carry you out of here.
It's fine.
By the very nature of my statement, I would say no, it is not fine.
Yeah, Lorky's starting to like shake a little. Like
No time for these games.
The scrolls are a scroll of Mage Hand and a scroll of Scorching Ray. I don't know how you guys want to deal with who takes those.
Probably leave him to the bard.
Mages. Yeah, the bard.
Yes, Lilith will scarf those up.
Okay. You can write those onto your character sheet.
I guess I'll take the steaming beaker.
Okay, you take the beaker.
You know you want to touch it, Lorky.
So you get a mystery potion.
Okay.
That butt to the head goes for you too.
It seems like you guys have what you needed.
Yeah, we got what we need. Let's leave.
Yes, and if Wilbert does not move from willingly, Gruthrit will insist.
I'm just saying, you're letting the time of your life.
Yeah, he's gonna Lorky's gonna put his like hand in his ear, like up to his ear, and just go la 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 la. Can't hear you, not listening.
Echoing off the walls, you all hear a shriek of terror from somewhere else, far into the Ashwell. You just hear that, "Ah!" And then it's silence.
There goes another one.
God damn it! They're spirits, damn it.
Would you even hear it with your going la 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 la?
It's echoing, so you don't hear it.
Fair enough.
This place carries sound when it wants to.
As Gruthrit swears and keeps his flail at the ready.
Fine, I'll leave it alone. I'll come back for you later, baby.
Dang. No, you're not.
You'll come back alone for it if you do.
Oh, don't worry, Welburd. I'll come with you.
You'll come with me?
Of course.
Let's go see what that scream was.
Yes, let's.
Lorky, I'll race you down the stairs.
You sure you want to do that?
He's waiting.
Waits for Welburd to trip and crack his skull open.
Wait for me!
Oh my god!
The door started closing, yes.
I win!
Oh, fuck you! Curse me. Frickin' point.
Yes,
I love
after you
this.
all exit, the laboratory doors close themselves. The runes on the door kind of go a slow glow for a second, and then go back to being the way they were.
Oh, do race ahead, though, Wilburd. We'll need you to find those openings in the floor.
It's like my specialty, you see? I'm great at seeing stuff.
Alright, you guys can go ahead and accelerate your movement down through past the floor holes again. I'm not going to double dip in the holes.
Double dip.
Isn't trying to make you expend more resources.
So go back to
The start
where we came in? Okay.
Basically, right at the entrance of it, yeah.
We're not going to try any other doors again?
I'm
Yeah,
just trying
just
not
not
to get
really
lost
on
in the
Welburd.
blackness therein.
Just kind of catching you guys up here. You guys make it back across there without too much trouble. Now that you know the weaknesses and stuff pretty well. Things seem to be going well so far.
Yes, they are.
Well,
Wait a second, kind of lagging a bit here. Zoom out.
That's alright.
You come back to this room and it's just as still and creepy as it was the first time. The mist is still slowly rolling in through the door frame underneath it and around the edges.
so free to move.
Just kind of head towards the entrance area.
Okay.
Trying to do something here. Just extra grabbing. What's doing? I was trying to figure out what I was grabbing that it's not supposed to be. Now I know it's words. Because I have text on the other layers to tell me like what traps and stuff do. And he keeps trying to pick those up.
Bad layers, bad.
Alright. As you approach the exit though, something stirs. I don't know if you can actually see any of them.
I don't say anything.
Oh, some things just got put onto the totem. Oh, since they're outside your sight range, I guess they get a surprise round. Makes sense.
Not quite well. What?
Oh, Spoder!
Oh shit. Is that a fucking spider?
Oh, there they are. I see one.
He just moved in.
Oh, lovely. I so love spiders.
Except not.
Yeah, Lorky's gonna kind of shriek a bit.
And a big spot.
Oh, bigger and hairy.
Oh. Oh.
Oh boy.
That's a very white spider.
That's because that particular spider seems to be kind of vibrating and blinking as if it's having trouble staying in this phase of existence.
Oh,
Phase spiders, yay!
Yay! I love it.
Wait, what? Wait, what kind of spiders?
Phase spider.
Spiders. Right out
lovely.
of AD&D.
Ah, son of a Bitch.
I love face spiders so much.
Alright, let's start with the spiderlings.
Spider crawling on the wall. I see him and he sees it all. And he sees it all.
First one's attacking Lorky,
Of course it is.
the little tiny one.
Wait, so that little tiny spider that popped up first?
Yep, it just tried to attack you, but I'm pretty sure that fails.
Yeah, what do I...
Your
Yeah,
AC,
it has to beat AC, right?
match or beat.
Oh, so yeah, it doesn't hit. My AC is 14.
Quick question, Axel. How many bonus actions is there a limit to how many bonus actions can be taken in a turn?
Only one.
Alright.
You get one action, one bonus action, one reaction.
Okay.
Alright, then the wolf spider is going to attack Gruthrit.
Ha! Not even close.
Kind of doing a movement then action, all the others, so this one dashes to get up to you.
I'm pretty sure there was
Down
a
inside the crack.
spiderling, like already next to Gruthrit.
Yeah, it attacked Lorky. Oh, there was another one down
no.
there, yeah, I see it now.
Yeah.
So yeah, that spiderling will try to attack Ryftlord as well. That's probably going to fail.
You're welcome.
Or not.
Not.
Oh, it's a crit, so I need a con save from you first.
Alright. Shall pay dearly.
Okay, you don't take the poison damage. So you just take crit damage from these things. So you take 3 points of piercing damage as it bites you rather hard for its size. On the shin.
Ow.
1 second, my folks are calling me.
Alright. It's both wolf spiders. This giant spider over her is going to try and web Lorky.
Thought teetering on that 18.
Mm-hmm. It's not going to hit him.
I forgot to roll to turn on 3D die. The best part.
And the other giant spider.
Alright, ladies and gents, I am unfortunate. God damn it. Ladies and gents, I am back. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to take this downstairs because my folks are getting food and I have to keep an eye on my brother.
Okay.
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 Alright, this one's
turn
going
is
to try and bite Welburd.
We're still
my
going
turn.
to the spider turns.
Got it.
Yes, they do.
Well, yep.
Okay, that hits. Damage! You need a con save?
15.
You take half of the 2d8 poison.
Ugh.
You only take 3 from the poison.
So that takes 14.
14 damage.
Ow.
Yep. This phase spider's gonna dash to here, and then it's gonna blink out of existence. And that one's gonna move to there by dashing and do the same thing. Alright, that's the spiders. I think I got them all. Yes, I did.
That hurt.
Yeah, it looked like it.
So now the question is, who wants to go first?
Oh well. Or wait, do we have to roll initiative first, or?
Nope. We do. We go by sides initiative. So because they got surprised, they went first. Now it's all of you, then back to them, back and forth.
All right, I guess I'll go first then. Question, Axel.
Mm-hmm.
Is dropping the torch at my feet considered a bonus action or a free action?
It's just you can just do it. Dropping something is always free.
I'm gonna drop that and double check that I actually have the feet for it.
If you're thinking about dual wielding, you don't need a feat for that.
No, not dual wielding. Just yeah. So I'm gonna take a shot at the biggest spider near me. So this one.
Okay. If you shoot melee, you do get disadvantage.
Oh, and ow. In that case, I guess I'm going. You know what? No, screw it. I'm gonna go for it.
You are a rogue, so you could disengage as a bonus action, and then you don't get attacks of opportunity against you, so you can move around them.
Ignore that.
All right.
I misclicked.
All right. So I guess I'm gonna disengage, which means I can run directly around him.
Oh, you can move not through them, but you can. Oh, actually, yes, you can move through them because you're smaller.
But don't walk into the crack in the floor.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I can go directly behind him.
Yeah, but you don't want to stay in melee range, of course.
You can move anywhere now that you're disengaged, as long as you don't like run past like another enemy. It's not like older editions where you have to take a 5-foot step not to get hit. You can move around the enemy as long as you don't leave their threat range, and use a disengage to just be able to leave their threat.
He disengaged, so he can move. You can move up to your full speed anywhere, as long as you don't move through something your own size or equal. So, like, you can't move through the spiderlings or the giant wolf spiders because they're not bigger than you, but you can walk right under the big spiders.
Yeah, so I walked right under the big spider, and I'm going to shoot it in the big part of the abdomen, right?
You need to move at least one more space back more because you're still in its range.
All right.
Yeah.
You should probably put the torchlight right where Welburd is, because I'm not holding the torch anymore.
Yeah, I can fix that one second.
And the disengage is your action, right? That's not.
He's a rogue, so it's a bonus action.
Oh, it's a bonus. Okay.
Yeah, it's a bonus action for rogues and goblins, actually. So he gets the double dip of it. Alright, let me find an item to place real quick.
Okay, before anybody else. Okay, but while you're doing that, Lilith is going to grant a bardic inspiration to Welburd.
Oh.
Since he's already been smacked.
There's the torch on the floor.
Excellent.
Alright, so Lorky can go ahead and take a shot at the whatever he wants to.
All right, so click the pistol or click
Yep. And which one are you having? The one right in front of you?
Yeah.
The big one? Okay.
Yeah, normal roll, right? Not advantage.
Oh, you don't have advantage. Just roll on. Oh!
Oh,
Son.
naughty, naughty.
First step, I'm going to add another die to the bin.
Uh-oh.
Your color.
I imagine that the gun just jammed. Or
We shall see.
It doesn't jam or anything like that, it's just... You missed completely.
shot went wide, huh?
Oh yeah, it ricochets off of the wall somewhere with a crack of dust. It puts a hole in the little bit of the stone.
At least it didn't hit anybody else.
Rip ammunition.
Yes. Oh, that's the other thing. That's one of the other house rules of this game. Since it just came up, when you botch with any weapon attack that uses ammunition, you lose a point of ammunition on your character sheet.
So I'm down to 1.
How many did you have?
I had 3.
Yeah, you're down to 2. You only lost 1. You haven't botched with your gun before.
No, but because I shot the gun.
No. That's not how the ammunition is kind of like adventuring gear. It's an abstraction. It's just you have ammunition. Every time you botch, though, you lose a point of it.
Ah, good to know.
You can also lose points of it, like if you get caught on fire and your arrows are on fire, you lose a point of ammunition, things like that.
Good to know.
Primarily, the main way to lose ammunition is to botch when using the weapon that it uses. Alright, so that's your action.
I'll go if no one else wants it.
Alright.
I'm going
You're not
to.
currently engaged. Oh yeah, you are. Never mind. Duh.
Yeah, I'm engaged. Move 10 feet. I'm going to use my skirmishing to attack the large spider to my left.
Right? With your Bennett?
Yeah.
Alright. That'll hit. Damage.
Then I will disengage.
You don't have to.
All right. No, I have to because I have the spider leg.
Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Spiderling can still attack for opportunity, but the one that you just stabbed can't.
Then
Nice.
I'll shoot the big spider.
Nice.
Yeah, let's skirmish. You want to use your inspiration die?
Yeah, I'll use my bardic inspiration die. How big
What
is it?
type of die is it?
That means they're gonna happen, so
Mouse, we're getting some audio from you, I think.
tell me that's gonna happen so I
Sorry,
Yes.
my brother was talking.
Flynt, how big is your inspiration die?
Working on it.
I'm pretty sure it's in here.
I think it's an 8, but
It should be right in your features.
yeah, it's D8.
Alright. Ooh. Nice.
That definitely hits that. And make sure you remove your little lucky thing. Nice. So yeah, Welburd makes a rush past the one spider while ganking it in the side with his bayonet, and then rushes around all the way over to where Lorky is and goes, boom! And his musket lets off a loud report as he puts a bullet into the spider for quite a bit of hurt.
Quick question.
Yep.
Is a high five a free action?
Yes.
High five.
High five!
And then, of course, both Lorky and Welburd are quickly making about reloading.
Foul creatures. Spiders.
And also, you only used your bonus action for this, so you still have an action.
Yes, I do. And we will stabby.
The big one or the little ones?
We'll try to clear off one or more of these little ones if possible. We've got 2 swords, 2 short swords, so we can do 2-handed.
Oh, you can't because you used your bonus action to inspire.
Oh, okay, so I can use one.
Yeah, you can still make one attack with the sword, though.
Okay. Well,
Spiderling or the wolf spider?
We'll go for the one to her left.
Okay, so that's the wolf spider, the bigger one.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see that roll. That'll definitely hit. You just click the word short sword on that, and it'll roll the damage. On the actual, yeah, there you go.
Nice.
Not bad. So Lilith kind of says a poem or a limerick to Welburd, and then spins around and stabs one of these things with her short sword. Alright, that leaves Gruthrit.
Yes. I'm trying to remember how green flame blade works because it doesn't show an attack roll on here.
You just cast the spell and make an attack with your flail.
All right. I'm gonna target the wolf spider and then see if I can catch one of the little spiders next to me.
Okay. Let me look at your thing. I thought the green flame blade should have a thing.
It does, but I thought I was just trying to remember if I rolled the flail first and then if green flame blade has its own attack.
Oh yeah, no. You roll just the flail, and then if it hits, you roll the green flame blade.
All right, but first I am also going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
It's a bonus action? Okay.
Yep, it's bonus.
Which is what, plus 2 AC?
Plus 2 AC.
And it's a concentration spell.
I don't think it is, but...
Yeah, I'll throw the little shield on you. That hits. So hit the damage on the flail, and then hit the green flame blade damage.
Looks like...
Yeah, just click the word flail.
I did click the thing, but I guess I have to click the damage.
Yeah. It doesn't always show the damage until you actually know if you hit. So you do 14 damage with the flail. Jesus.
I think that was another roll. Like it might have rolled the attack again, I don't know.
Oh, it is, yeah. You need to... no, in chat, Rift, on where it says 21 and then has the flail word, hit flail.
Oh, okay.
It actually rolls the damage for the attack that hit. So the flail does 7, and then another 4 fire to the initial target, and then 3 fire to the other one. So it does 11 to the wolf spider, which is enough to kill it. And then 3 points of damage to the spider leg. Which is not quite enough to kill it, it seems. They're both kind of screeching and burning. Now, when Gruthrit casts Green Flame Blade, what does it look like for him?
1 second. I'll get back to you on that one because I don't want to slow down combat.
I would say something hellfire-ish.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's a very it's a very sickly green color.
Oh, hi!
Arcane.
I knew this day was coming.
What? Oh yeah. Oh hi.
Yeah, it just kind of seems to phase back into reality, and its form is still kind of stuttering and blinking and very jittery as it tries to bite Lorky.
Lorky, look out!
Wait, what?
Spider!
Oh. Yeah, Lorky was too focused on the one that he just missed.
Yeah, that one just appeared out of nowhere.
So, roll dodge?
No, dodge.
No, I'm rolling to attack. I was just checking that the jumping back between dimensions didn't give it any kind of boost, which it doesn't. So it misses.
My shot was obviously worthwhile.
So yeah, Lorky kind of gives Welburd a thumbs up for the heads up.
It's not moving there right now, it's shifting and then moving there, so it goes right through you, but you don't know. You're just gonna get a weird chill.
Yeah. Still, thumbs up for teamwork.
Alright, the giant spider that's here, since its other prey all kind of danced around it, it'll try and attack Lilith.
Question, Axel?
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible to bank shots with...
Like... what do you mean by that, exactly?
Like, off the ground and below them, in a softer spot?
Not really, that's some pretty anime shit. Alright, does a 16 hit Lilith? What?
What's that?
Oh,
Sorry.
16
will
hit her?
hit. Yep.
Okay. One second, checking damage again. That's what I thought. I need a con save.
Alrighty.
Alright,
Okay.
you only take half of the next part, but you take 8 piercing damage from the bite. And you take half of the poison. So you take 6 points of poison damage. The giant spider climbs over top of its burning friend as they die. It tries to attack Gruthrit, whose AC is like 19 now, I think?
Yes.
Equals
Regardless,
5.
that doesn't hit.
Okay, that was messed up, but okay. Yeah, it doesn't hit you.
Nope.
The
14
wolf
does
spider.
not hit.
Oh no, the wolf spider's dead, so this is the spiderling on you. Oh. The other spiderling on you. Oh. Kind of moves around behind you. Actually, I gotta stay right there. That's fine. There's a wolf spider on Lilith over there. Let's see if it can hit her.
Wait, so me and Gruthrit have yet to actually lose any health?
Actually,
Gruthrit
he's
hasn't
lost
hit
some.
yet.
He lost 3.
Earlier.
And
Yeah,
crit.
this one spiderling did critter. Yeah, 21 will definitely hit Lilith.
Yeah.
The wolf spider this time, so let's see.
Remember to wash your
Another
hands.
con save, though.
Uh-oh.
Poison. Always the poison. But it does 2 points of piercing damage to you. Oh, but you failed the con save. Let's see what the poison is. Okay. I made it pretty easy. They always do the same die with the different spiders. So you take full poison, though. Ow. Dice. Really?
Oh, hey, little guy.
He's gonna try and bite you.
No.
And then the last spiderling tries to bite Lilith as well. Unless I roll really well, it won't hit. No. That just leaves the face spider.
And there's the face spider. Wait, did we kill one already?
No. They phased in and out of existence, so... Well,
There's only one,
not
so you're just saying
existence.
double?
Oh,
There's
two.
two.
There's two.
That doesn't hit.
What plane is it again that Face Spider's go to? Is it the ethereal plane?
Ethereal.
Yeah, I thought so.
I actually did fuck that up, so 1 second. It's a bonus action, it can only do it once, so the other spider is still there, it's just behind you. It kind of just climbed over top of you two. But it is still here.
Oh,
Okay.
so we wouldn't be able to hit it at this stage, would we?
Unless we disengage.
Yeah, you have to disengage, or you can shoot it with disadvantage. And it is your guys' turn.
Excellent.
Alright. You know what? I'll take the disadvantage to roll to shoot it.
Well,
'cause-
I
Wait.
would say take the disengage, because it's only a bonus action for you,
Oh,
since you're
right.
rogue and we're goblin. There's literally no
Yeah.
downside to it, pretty much.
So disengage.
You need to move more. There's a
Yeah,
spider
'cause
threatening you there.
Yeah, it's a tiny one, so you're going to probably have to move to
Right.
the right side of the map.
Oh, to the right, not to...
I'd say probably, like, maybe around here somewhere.
Oh.
That spider.
Oh,
Nah.
so...
See, that one to your left, you can't stay within the range of that guy. So you gotta move somewhere.
Wait, so I can move
That's the
to,
left.
to the
Yeah,
left
you-
only.
Move to the left.
You can move any direction.
Right,
So
so
move to the left.
to
Alright,
the
so you go
left.
there. Now you can shoot it without any problems.
Aye, sir.
You're just kind of around. You're in the cobwebby area, so you're just kind of like, ah!
Yeah.
That'll hit.
Dang.
So yeah, just click the word pistol on the chat version.
On the chat version?
In the chat box, yeah. There you go. And you also click your sneak attack button,
Alright, sneak attack.
because it's engaged with an ally.
Ah, so where is sneak attack anyway?
Should be in your attack section. Your character sheet in the middle.
The +6?
No. There should be a thing that just says sneak attack.
It doesn't.
Let's see. I thought I put it in there, maybe I forgot yours. The other rooms all have it.
Yeah, sneak
did
attack
not.
is... Sneak attack is D10?
Ignore that, I just accidentally clicked it. Now I got it.
It's a 3d6, I believe, for 5th level rogue.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so quick.
Damn,
Ooh!
20 damage.
Ooh! Nice! So this thing tore through face, abdomen, thorax.
I didn't apply any damage yet, so you have 20. Damn, that hurt. Yeah, the bullet flies through this thing and it gives out a screech. And its form kind of stops shuddering for a second as the bullet flies through it, and then it continues to do so afterwards.
Yeah, obscene taunt. just taking the time to do an obscene taunt.
Alright.
Right,
Okay.
so I'll go, I guess. I would just do my normal skirmishing, but I've got the spiraling, so I'm going to start with the disengage.
I forgot to move that thing last turn, so I'm gonna have to dash.
Okay.
It's fine. Alright, so you disengage.
And then I'm going to move under it, do a bayonet attack.
Okay.
To hit.
What is it?
17.
Yeah, it's
8 damage.
not feeling so good.
Move over here. And give it a shot.
Alright, let's see it.
16.
Hits.
Only 8 damage.
Okay, there it is. So, Welburd bolts under this thing after kind of parrying one of its legs with his blade and just rakes his bayonet up under its undercarriage. And then goes out the other side, rushes off to the side, and blows a hole out of it. And as it falls to the ground with a scream, he rushes back over to it for some reason.
Because I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Yes. So that's Welburd.
I know what I want to do, but don't know which spider I want to do it to.
I think this face fighter is bad for both of our healths. I think we should take care of it.
Right. Well, do you want to just flat out melee the hell out of it? Because I want to send it the fuck across the room.
Yeah. Let's. Besides, I can hit it, and I can also hit this little tiny baby spider over here.
Okay, then I will. What I want to do is attack the big one that just poisoned me, make it go away from us while we deal with the phase spider.
So you're going to try and cast Dissonant Whisper on it?
Dissonant Whisper on it, yes.
Go ahead and just click the name of the spell. It should pop up in chat. It's DC 15 Wisdom save.
Yeah.
On the giant spider. Okay. So it fails. It takes 9 points of psychic damage first. It dies. You put 15 points of freaking bullet into that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, between the bullet and the knife, you took it down most of the way. So it collapses to the ground.
Okay, that solves one of our problems.
It does. So hack away.
Alright.
And remember, you can bonus action to give inspiration.
And I shall. Have a merry time, old cleric thing there.
Alright, let's go see if this is a bonus action. Real quick. No, it is an action, sadly.
Now he's dropped onto the floor, heading for the bedroom door. Maybe he's as scared as me. Where's he gone now? I can't see.
Alright, let me roll my flail.
Can you mute him temporarily?
No, you didn't.
We each have to do it individually. Never mind that. I thought maybe you could mute him for everybody because it should have. Oh, easier fix then. Just move out of them for the temporary. Oh, he got it. Yes, thank you very much. Oh. That was your damage? What the?
Oh, Jesus. What happened? I don't know.
I don't know what that is, but you did 3 points of bludgeoning damage with your flail?
Yeah, that was 3 points of bludgeoning with my flail.
2.
Let me try that
What are you
somewhere
doing
where
at 2?
it actually works. Because I'm casting Green Flame Blade.
Yeah, but which creature are you hitting? The face spider?
Yeah, the Face Spider.
Okay.
And I am hitting the Face Spider with
Oh,
fire damage,
yeah.
and the other, this tiny little baby spider over here with the Green Flame Blade as well.
It does 6 to the initial target and 9 to the initial one. So this baby spider is super dead.
Oh my god, it's a cute little X.
The crossbones are bigger than the spider.
Crossbones are bigger than
It
the
is.
spider.
What's funny is the baby spiders are actually just the big spider made small.
Yes.
So then they have really teeny little spiderlings underneath them too.
Oh lord.
Oh, lordy loo.
Alright. So, is that all of you?
That would be.
Okay, spider time. Oh, the giant spider's gonna try and attack Mr. Armorface.
Cleric McArmor face.
That hits.
Alright. I need a con save. And it does 8 points of piercing damage. And half of the poison. So 8 poison, 8 piercing, and 4 poison. And you need to roll a concentration check. If Shield of Faith is concentration based. Which is an easy check thing. So,
Right. I think it.
spells, and I'm just going to check it real quick. It should say right on it. Yes, it is concentration based.
Alright, 1 second.
So
Con
you just need
check.
to roll a d20 plus con.
Alright.
And you beat. It's 10 or the damage dealt, so the damage dealt was 12, so you win.
Yes.
You keep your spell.
Fuck you.
And then the spider that tries to bite you. Or no, the spider. That's. Oh yeah, the one spider is still alive at 1 hit point. Damn it, I typed it wrong.
Been doing that a lot lately.
Oh.
Motherfucker.
Oh my goodness. Con save. You take 3 points of piercing. And then you do the con save to see if you how much poison you take.
Oh.
You fail it this time, so you actually take the full damage. 6 points of poison. So you need to make another con roll to see if you can keep your spell after you took another 9 points of damage. So it's DC 10.
My kingdom for a bigger screen. Nope.
Ooh.
Your spell
Ooh.
drops.
Oh.
See, that's 6 points. 9 points. God, fucking damn it. My kingdom for a bigger screen.
Alright, so that's the little one and the one there on you. That means it's phase spider time.
Well, nope.
They don't like you and your fiery nonsense. They're all like, get him! And then, of course, this is the turn where it goes. Poofle.
Toefl.
Yep.
See, we each have a potion of healing, right?
Yes, everybody has one potion of healing.
Well, I know what I'm doing next turn.
Then the wolf spider on Lilith is gonna just whiff.
Miserably.
And then the spiderling.
Also a miss.
Now the little spiderling over here by Lorky is gonna move over to hit and attack. That's not gonna hit him either. And last but not least, Welburd gets a spiderling.
Yay.
You get a spiderling. You get a spiderling.
Bees!
Yes. Spiders!
Doesn't hit.
Okay. That's them.
I shall be fast as fuck, boy.
Stab the spiderling.
No, I'm
You
gonna
could just
disengage.
stab it and not have to worry about disengaging.
Yeah, but I have something else to deal with.
Okay.
What is it? 2d4 plus 2d4 plus 2.
I'm going to shoot the giant spider by Gruthrit.
You can't do that until your turn, so it's. Oh yeah, it will be your guys' turn. Never mind.
17
It's her turn.
should hit
It is our turn. I'm
That'll
just...
hit.
for 8.
All right. Did some damage.
Move and stab it.
All right.
Oh.
Misses.
Yeah.
You kind of glance off its
15.
hide.
Can I still retreat from it?
Yeah, I don't think you have to hit with skirmish with mobile. You just have to swing at it.
Alright.
And you also disengaged anyway. Yeah, he's fast as fuck, boy.
50 movement speed.
All right. So yeah, Welburd does another like dances around the little spider that was after him, runs down here, midway takes a shot at the big spider, puts a bullet into it, tries to stab it with his bayonet, but it kind of gets caught in between its chitinous plates, and then he's like, whoop, 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 and retreats away.
You back yet, Brother Mouse?
Hmm?
Assassin Brother's back.
I don't think he is yet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Alright, so Gruthrit downs a potion.
Yes. He said, folks brought me dinner, probably will not let me continue.
Yeah, I saw. I have to see if he can get back.
Alright. So let's continue focusing on the bigger spiders.
Yeah, let's see if we can finish off.
Fling a dissonant whisper over on the other giant spider.
Okay. It passes the save. So does it take half damage, I think?
Half damage, but doesn't have to move. So it's staying put, but it's still injured. So what? 7 points of damage.
Yep. Yeah, it didn't feel very. I didn't like what you were whispering to it, but it didn't run away either. Who did you inspire somebody last time around?
Yeah, I gave one to Gruthrit, but he didn't need it.
Still sticking on it. Last for a minute.
Alright.
You can spend that to get a D8 to any attack roll, saving throw, or ability check.
Alright.
So it's you.
Yep. See if I can finish off these two over here. The big spider and this teeny tiny baby spider.
Oh. Hits.
Big spider. Then
That green flame blade is pretty damn good.
it is really good.
It's very good. Its only real weakness is that it's fire damage, so if you get a creature that's immune to it, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Alright, it killed both.
Nice.
Which leaves Lorky. So I'm gonna just have him disengage. He's gonna go ahead and pop a shot into the wolf spider. That's attacking Lilith. Did I already mark her? Yes, I did. There we go. This makes more sense. She hits.
Oh yeah. You get him, Lorky.
There it is, another 8 for sneak attack. Which drops the wolf spider. That's Loki's turn. That's all of you.
Yep.
Well, we'll start with the easy one. The spiderling's going to attack Lilith.
-1 from the bin.
Yep. And then the spiderling down here. Just barely make it to you, actually.
Wow.
And misses.
Yep.
Whose attack was that?
The spiderling.
Yeah, the one up by me.
And then the last spiderling crawls across the gap to try to attack Lilith as well. And misses. Which leaves one spider left.
Oh, hi!
Why are you question marking?
You're muted on TeamSpeak, if you don't remember.
Oh yeah, that's why I was like,
Might have been someone messing with his computer.
alright, yes. Seriously, dice? Okay. That's
Sorry
the
about
spiders.
that.
It's
It's okay. I got your turn done. You shot the wolf spider that was attacking Lilith to death.
Wait. Sorry about that, guys. My folks, yeah.
Come here with us.
Yeah, they take their dinner around the ottoman while watching TV seriously. By seriously, I mean, no devices yet. My mother uses browses Facebook. My kid brother has his freaking tablet and his freaking little cell phone, and he blares YouTube videos on
It's all
one,
good.
plays stupid games on the other,
Alright,
and
so
then
it's your guys'
I
turn
get
now.
criticized for using my computer once.
There's still 3 spiderlings and a phase spider.
The face fighter missed me. I'm glad.
Yes, it did. It rolled a 7. Yeah, dice are not being kind to me.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to go first, Lorky?
With pleasure.
My accent got
There's
them.
still 2 spiderlings attacking Lilith there where you're at.
There
I
he
will-
is wrapped in a ball. Doesn't seem to move at all. Perhaps he's dead. I'll just make sure. Pick this book up off the floor.
I'll attack this one.
Alright?
So click on pistol, right?
Yep. And then if you hit the damage button on the pistol, which it did, and then you hit sneak attack, because you're shooting somebody that's being engaged by an enemy. Or an ally, rather. You overkill the shit out of it.
Jesus.
Oh,
Well,
jeez.
I have your guys' like sneak attacks and other things like that set to always roll as if they were critting because they don't have an attack roll built into them.
Right.
So the first damage is your normal, the second damage is crit. So it does 11 points of additional damage though. So you did 22 points of damage to a creature with 4 HP.
Splat.
So
It explodes.
He's
So
come
just-
to a sticky end. Don't think he will ever mend. Never more will he crawl round. He's embedded in the ground.
I love it.
I enjoy this. I enjoy this greatly.
nice.
And that was dead.
Also,
My
the
first
little
turn.
spider next to me. Sorry.
First turn back, and I kill something.
No, there are no spiders left beside you.
No, I know that. It's just the little spider there threw me off because it didn't have a little X over it.
Yeah, I couldn't. I forgot to grab it and do that.
Oh, if you couldn't click on it, it's fine. Oh,
Yeah, I got it. I could, but I forgot it was there because name tags are all over it.
right.
So that leaves one phase spider, one spiderling.
2 spiderlings. There's one up by Lorky, or by Welburd as well.
Oh.
So who wants to do the thing?
I'll go.
Also, notably, when the face spider attacked you this last turn, Mr. Welburd, it did not try to bite you, it tried to wrap you up.
Well.
Yeah, it tried to spinner at you.
Well, I'm going to disengage because these spiderlings keep harshing my mellow.
Okay.
Go here. Gotta stab it.
Okay. Hits.
8. Gonna shoot it. $16.
Hits.
13.
Not quite dead yet, but it is like you shot a leg off and it's like limping on the side. There's just this black, nasty ichor oozing out of it. Its
Oh, hey
form
there.
seems to be shuddering and shaking even more than it was before.
Well, hey there, Gruthrit. How you doing back here? These spiders ain't bugging you, are they?
He just looks at you and he just doesn't even glorify that with an answer.
Looks like Lilith's planning on something.
I'm trying to make sure that she can see that.
If you can see it on here, you can see it.
See it on here, I can see it.
It's that torch burning on the floor, which is going to burn out.
Yeah. We're gonna do the same thing as before. Third verse, same as the first. Hell of a lot
So put us
louder
on a
and a hell of a
plane.
lot worse.
Spider, you trying to squish?
Pretty sure she's trying to squish the face.
Okay.
There's just mockery this time, or dissonant whisper? Either way, works. I don't think it has a wisdom save. Face bears maybe a little different.
I'm gonna roll it as a level 3 spell.
Oof. Alright. No. So, 15 psychic damage. That's gonna kill it. Yeah, I couldn't blink back away. Poor thing.
Is there just one spiderling left?
Yep. And it'll try and, like,
Two.
scamper away.
I mean, it's got a hole right there.
Oh, yeah, there's two. There's one by where the face spider's now at dead, and there's one by Lilith. You can always swap weapons.
Oh, I know, but it's much more satisfying to feel that crunch beneath the ball, the flail.
Do it, do it.
I'm gonna get rid of this one hassling Lilith.
Alright.
Find my thing here. There it is.
I'll be right back.
That's a good hit.
Talk about overkill.
It's probably very much so.
Came up the water spout. Down came the flail and snuffed his life essence out.
Oh yeah, that's super dead. It's funny because these things have so little HP. When I tried to type in the negative, like doing 22 damage to the other one, it wouldn't work. It kept going nam.
Dividing by 0.
Sand dunes all over the floor.
Okay.
All right, I'm back. Has everything gone to hell?
I think is everybody done?
Yes.
I'm done.
The last Spiderling's gonna try and skitter up into the webbing on the wall.
Is this one dead?
Yes.
Okay.
And where's that last spiderling?
It ran away.
Well,
Well,
sticking around.
It's all up in the wall.
yeah. Unless you want to shoot it with your pistol through the webs.
Nah.
Light them on fire again.
Yeah! We can
You
light
know
the webs
what?
on fire.
That's a good idea. Just take the smoldering torch, take a little powder, toss the powder onto the web, and...
Boom.
Yep.
Okay, the one where the spider went up into, so over here?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a second.
It's getting foggy in here.
I think it has been.
Has been.
Let's...
Okay. Yeah, I know it was misty in there before.
You set that on fire and your other torch also goes out. Or you use the torch for that, so it will go out after the fire is gone. Burn to the last cinder.
Alright.
It seems your exit is now clear.
Excellent.
Escape.
Just be out of this place. Or
Egress!
anything else comes skittering along.
Well, I'm
Alright, so you
glad
make your escape.
that thing in the jar didn't wake up.
Despite wishing for it to.
Go ahead and just leave your 4 people by the door.
Huh?
Just move them over here. Where you came in at, basically. And that was... You head back to town.
Yeah.
Stop!
God damn it!
Excellent.
There, you're done.
Alright, I guess we return to Gary Hot Lady and then give her the samples.
Mm.
You all gained 465 experience for the monsters.
Nice.
So 4,500?
465. Thousands.
So we should be at like 69, 65 experience total.
Alright.
Yes.
Hey. I survived!
Yeah.
Weird. Changing the hit points on the token didn't change on the card. Oh well.
Congratulations, you survived setting your foot in the door of the Ashwell.
Pretty much. And yeah, you guys make it your way out, go back to the place, give her the stuff. She gives you all
And-
25 coin.
And hope she doesn't turn us into something else.
Alright,
I was just gonna ask, does she give us an Aura?
of course.
Excellent.
I have 69 gold now.
And basically, when you guys make a return trip, you'll have the same opportunity to do vendoring and stuff with the new money you have. Next time around.
Excellent.
Other than that, you all have a few things that you might be able to sell next time as well, that you might have picked up in the dungeon, like some scrolls if you don't want to use them, and other such things. Sadly, nobody stole the beholder in the jar.
I wanted it!
Bad juju.
I knew
I
it
didn't
was
want it to
something
wake up.
bad.
1,000 years bad juju.
I already got a bad karma, it's fine.
Oh, and you also all gain 1 good karma for completing a quest.
Yay.
Hooray.
Yay!
Yay. I wanted to be included.
Oh, shit! I forgot about Gambler's Trick and stuff.
Yep, you didn't use anything special.
Yeah, I forgot about saving face, but then again, it didn't actually end up coming up again.
I'm making minor adjustments to the map based on what you guys just did. And by that I mean I'm adding a whole bunch of spider corpses in the main room.
Nice.
Yay!
So we're finished for the night now?
Pretty much, yeah. Look, that's. I hope you guys had fun.
Yeah.
I had an
Yeah.
amazing time, and I'm sorry I had to bow out for a few seconds because, well, you know.
Yeah. We understand.
I'm glad you had fun.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Yeah, good.
It was fun messing with Lorky. Lorky and Welburd, the brothers.
You guys did a great job, all of you. Like, you did a great job playing the characters properly, especially given that you've only had a few weeks at most to look at them and really get to know the characters.
I literally only looked at the sheet when you sent it to me, and then just today.
And in total, we got 1 die in the naughty bin. We had a total of 2, both of them from Brother Mouse.